that's it.
Nice different.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, brought to you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
Yes, it's time. It's time once again for Wrestling with Savage, and tonight we're going to be watching AEW Dynamite live.
Hi, everyone.
What's going on? This is Travis. Welcome him to the show. He's back again to talk about AEW. And Travis, why don't you go ahead and get us started tonight? What do you expect to see tonight on this card right here?
What do I expect to see? Well, okay, first of all, there's no question that stipulation of FTR and Jay White banned from, or not Jay White, Juice Robinson. There's no way they don't introduce a third member for this feud. It's just, it'd be pointless not to. I would like to see it be that they take the title off of Orange Cassidy just because I think Swerve deserves it. But other than that, I mean, I don't know that I have any really high expectations for tonight.
I have some expectations. You know what those are?
What?
None.
Well,
none is something
out with Orange Cassidy, so at least we get that out of the way quickly.
That is true. Orange Cassidy is kicking off the night. He's got a nice new shirt. I'm sure it's on AEWshop.com. It will only take about 3 weeks to get to you, so make sure you order it today.
I ordered my Hangman Adam Page shirt like a month ago, and I still ain't got it.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. We're going to this nicer camera over here.
I like Orange Cassidy. He's grown on me, but I think it's just time to get it off him.
Tonight is probably that night. That's what everybody's been saying. Everybody's saying that he's going to lose tonight.
I think he should. I think Swerve. I think it'll help the title's prestige if it's more than just one guy holding it. And I think that Swerve is the guy to take it from him. I mean, he's been doing really well in my opinion. And that's
Swerve as of late, bro. Like Swerve, the last few times I've seen him wrestle, maybe like the last 2 months, or he's like on another level right now. He has a different swag, a different attitude, a different approach. The way he's finishing matches, how he's coming down off the top rope, a little viciousness behind every shot.
I do not like that hood thing though.
Hey man, to each his own. I personally don't give a shit, but the man can wrestle.
Oh yeah.
The man can wrestle. Speaking of AEW, all right, we got a lot of different other stuff coming up. Recently, you saw Sabu on AEW. Sabu will be at the Wrestling Universe this Friday. It's going down. That shit is going to be crazy. I'm definitely going to go live during this on StreamYards, on YouTube, on TikTok. I'm going to really try to take advantage of this as we see Orange Cassidy rolling around. Now he's rolling back in the ring. So he gave Swerve the respect to get out of the ring and let him have the ring for his little entrance. Now the referee holding up that title. It is a pretty looking title.
It is. Good looking title.
I won't take that away from it. I really won't. Street Fighter? I don't know. I might have it on the side. I don't think I'm going to play it during the matches. Maybe commercials.
I think for me personally, I don't know how we build the prestige of a title if it just stays on one dude the whole time.
No, you're not wrong.
I mean, like, look at Roman Reigns. Yes, it's been on him for a long time, but that was an established title.
Yeah, but the difference between Orange and a lot of other talent on AEW is he has a lot of merch being sold. Fans are showing up. They're showing out. They're spending hard-earned money. He's got the most views on YouTube. I mean, in the millions. He's got more than CM Punk, more than MJF. I mean, there is a reason that title is on him. He has a fan base.
Yeah.
And it looks like Orange Cassidy starting it off with his usual shtick, where he's going to basically just play games.
God, that's the thing I love so much about Swerve, is just that flip he just did. Everything with Swerve, it looks so good. You'd think, like, man, they've rehearsed this so much, but it's not. He's just that good on the fly.
They don't need to rehearse anything, man. These guys are seasoned vets. Orange Cassidy at this point's been doing this a long time in retrospect to his age.
See, I'd never even heard of him until AEW.
And he has a high level, stages.
Swerve I knew, but that's because I knew him as Killshot in Lucha Underground.
I'm more impressed with the progress that Swerve has made, though. Like,
a
lot of people had no hope for him last year. Like, they thought he was going nowhere real fucking fast. Let's see something. I want to add something here.
But I will say this. I think part of that may be, and I hate saying this, but him being put in that Keith Lee feud did not do him any favors, because I'm sorry, but Keith Lee may be talented in the ring, but he just can't carry a feud. He can't do it.
Oh, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong about that.
And all the talent in the world ain't going to help if I can't buy your feuds.
No. Should I even do the play-by-play on this? Right now, it's real boring play-by-play. It's just submission play. Orange Cassidy's rolling around like a clown. Flops, takes a little pump, rolls back again. Lazy Russian leg sweep. No, he goes into a submission. And now he's just leaning on the back of Swerve's body like a fucking clown.
Oh, you're a little bit ahead of me, but yeah.
You can always refresh.
I think it's because I'm on TBS, and I think you're on TBS East.
Possibility. Who cares? Just go off my commentary, and everything will be A-okay.
You know, the thing is, though, even though you're like, Orange Cassidy is normal stick, his, lazy submission, and it is, but what people don't realize is it's hard work running a lazy character like Orange Cassidy every week. It's much harder than people think.
No, it's absolutely harder, but it's not professional wrestling.
No. Oh, Swerve doing the hands in the pocket things. Like it. Nice touch.
Nice stiff chop by Swerve, finally taking down Orange Cassidy. Now they're dumping him into the barricade for the fans to see. And now, come on. That was a good call.
It was.
Rip to Iron. Yeah, absolutely. There it is right there, Iron Sheik. Rest in peace. I'm going to talk more about Iron Sheik later tonight when we get into the talk show part of the show. And, we're going to have a whole segment dedicated to the Iron Sheik and the life and accomplishments and the whole nine. And the human that he was.
Swerve really working on Orange Cassidy's hand. I hope that's going to come into the finish somehow.
Looks like he's working on the back of his head to me at this point. He just punched him real hard in the back of the head. Now grabbing him by the hair, lifting him up back in the ring right now.
You missed a second ago. He slammed his hand that he does the orange punch with. He slammed it into the ring post like 3 times.
Good for him. He has to do what he has to do what he has to do. He's trying to get the win.
Well, and this is what I've never understood is when people say things like, "Oh, well, I don't understand. He cheated to win. He's a heel. He should cheat." I hate when I hear people say that because I'm like, so you want your heels and your faces having the same moral compass? That's going to be a really boring feud.
We should attempt to play babyface and heel, and then we'll really get people in. Like when people see that, if we can build that kind of relationship where I'm like an even shittier Bobby Heenan, and you're like a JR/Gorilla Monsoon.
I'll take the Gorilla Monsoon. Wait, peak JR or right now? Because right now JR, he's having a bit of trouble.
No, peak JR. Come on.
Okay.
Everybody in their peaks.
When they beat like a government mule.
Like take sides and sometimes in the matches, and then I'll be like, I'll do my heel part.
It's so hard for me because I can't take the Orange Cassidy side because I want Swerve to win so bad.
It's like playing a character once in a while. We can reel them in.
Yeah.
Keep them. That's how you get them. They want a show.
That's
the whole good thing about this. You got to learn as you go what works best when you are trying to, really build something like this. What we're doing now.
We got to build up your feud with Dave LaGreca. I actually want to see a Savage versus LaGreca match now. I want to see you beat LaGreca's ass. I do.
I don't think anybody would want to see that except for you.
I'm just trying to smoke right up there.
Man. They want to protect LaGreca. They know if they put LaGreca in the ring with me, he's just going to get demolished. We all know he's scared of Savage. We know it, but it's okay. There's no need to be scared of a Savage, Dave. No need. Savage, no need, man. We're not talking about Macho Man Randy Savage. No. He's a good dude. But I had that nickname before he did. That's not a matter of opinion. That's a fact.
I'm sorry, but I don't know that doing all this CM Punk returns, it's really not doing much for Collision because people want to say things like, oh, he's a huge draw, but, surveys have come out saying that it's like, people are like, okay, great, CM Punk is back. Yay, who cares? On to the guys that matter.
Yeah.
I think because people are already worried, they're like, man, with everything that happened, they're going to be like, okay, CM Punk is back. Time to start that burial. Because I know a lot of people think that it's like, there's no way he's going to come back and the locker room's not just going to despise him.
Probably true. Real exciting so far tonight. I mean, this match isn't bad, but I wish the first match of the night didn't have a commercial.
Yeah.
They should just go into a full commercial after the first match.
Yeah, it's hard because, and I've always wondered, is there a sign, because you work in the business more than I do, is there a sign they give to the performers in the ring to let them know, hey, they're going to commercial so you don't have to do all your flippy stuff?
No, I don't know about all the flippy stuff, but they know. There's all kinds of hand signs, neck signs. They know when they're going back live. But at the end of the day, they sometimes they don't always get the best shots or part of the matches. Sometimes they miss a big marquee moment and you see some crazy shit during the play-by-play on the little ass camera. I'm paying attention right now. Swerve is basically going back to work on the chin of Orange Cassidy, trying to grind him out on the floor. Orange fighting back right now with everything he has.
And that is something I love about Swerve. He's good as a high flyer. He's good as technical. He's good as just, wear the dude down and just smash his head. It's like, I really do think that if Swerve was a bigger dude, he could even play the role of that, that big monster everyone's scared of. It's hard for a smaller dude like him to do that.
Nah, with him, it doesn't matter the size, because if you sustain some kind of form of dominance and you're just beating all kinds of opponents, anybody can be built a certain way. Doesn't matter what they look like. Anybody can be built a certain way. And when you have someone like Swerve who can actually wrestle in the ring and make everything look very believable, he's going to get over whether people like it or not. That was
a nice kick from Cassidy there.
Beautiful submission. Nothing. Wow. All right. Swerve was going for some crazy shit. Cassidy turned it into a cutter or a stunner, whatever you want to call it.
Stundog Millionaire is what he calls that.
Scumbag Millionaire, whatever the fuck it's called. I hate it. I don't like it.
The funny thing is, I've heard so many people go, well, Cassidy's Stundog Millionaire. I'm like, you mean the same move that Ospreay has been doing for 5 years before him?
At this point, it's like a normal move.
Yeah.
That body drop they just showed a replay of by Swerve. That was solid.
AEW has completely, to me, they have completely just...
That was a good bump.
besmirched the Canadian Destroyer. There's like a Canadian Destroyer almost every match in AEW, and it never leads to a pinfall. So I'm like, so evidently that's just a normal move now.
Dude, what the fuck? Swerve's just playing with his food right now, basically. Right hand to the stomach, another right hand. Gives him the finger even, holding him by the hair, treating him like a little bitch, basically. Mm-hmm. Fans are, they're buying into it. And of course, they got to promote Collision during all this. He goes for a lazy swing, and then Orange catches it into a backslide pin attempt. Kick out at 2. Now, all right. I don't like that DDT, but I love the way Swerve took that DDT. He did that. He sold the shit out of it.
Yeah, that was a really good sell.
That was great. What's going on here? Cassidy, of course, coming back to life right now. Let's see. They've given these guys 16 minutes so far.
Well, they haven't given them 16 minutes. They've earned it.
You could say that, okay, but at the end of the day, minutes on TV are given. They're given to stars.
I would argue that if you want to call them mid-card talent, you want to say it's the mid-card title, I would say, that was a nice spot right there with the backdrop on the apron.
That was like a Death Valley driver on the apron right there.
Yeah, it was almost like a Death Valley driver, except for halfway through, Swerve just decided, you know what, I'm not going to do the whole twirling part. I'm just going to drop him on it.
You don't need to do a roll for a Death Valley driver, man.
Oh, I didn't know. Everything.
The original, look up Perry Saturn. Do you know who Perry Saturn is?
Perry Saturn?
Yeah.
Perry Saturn, let's see. He looks kind of familiar.
He was part of the whole group that came in with Benoit, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero.
I can tell you this right now, just looking at his picture alone, I do not want to run into him in a dark alley.
No. He had some great stuff on the network when he had a relationship with a mop.
That DDT onto the pavement looked really sloppy.
Another DDT sold well by Swerve, but we're going to get a kick out here. Let's see. Absolute. Swerve's going to kick out of that. He's not losing this match to it. Just a DDT right now. That's not going to happen.
I like that AEW Fight Forever has incorporated the whole hands in his pocket things as an actual part of Cassidy's moveset in the game.
Nice. That was nice by Orange Cassidy. I don't even know what the hell that's called, but
that almost looked like Swerve was going for a pop-up powerbomb and he just reversed it.
Yeah, but the way it was nice. They did that well.
Prince Nana up on the apron.
Prince Nana gets rocked on the apron. Now an orange punch by Orange Cassidy. Picks him up. Drops him on the beach break. Kick out by Swerve. Swerve's still in this. This match is not even close to over. We're calling action right now. Feel free to call some spots if you see something, man. Go nuts.
Pretend you're a commentator. I'm a little bit behind you, but
no, you can do it on repeat. It's good practice. I can not.
I have to say that I do love the way Orange transitions from Orange Punch straight into Beach Break. I think that's a good.
That was sick. Called action right here. Call it. You're gonna see it.
Okay, so he went for a DDT. Instead, Swerve catches him. Looked like almost like a brain buster on the outside, but it might have been just a suplex. But it looked like a brain buster from here.
I'll take it. I thought I would have just called suplex, but I could see how you could say brain buster because it's on the outside. Swerve now goes for the kick to the back of the head. Orange Cassidy makes the dodge, rolls him up. Kick out at 2. Swerve again with a kick out. Now Swerve immediately gaining momentum. Nice kick to the shin, kick to the head. Orange Cassidy is down, and Swerve is making his way to the top rope. Almost loses his step, catches himself.
I love that step-up kick to the back of the
Swerve
head.
with the stomp on Orange Cassidy, the cover. And Orange Cassidy with a kick out. My God, here we have a match here, son.
Yeah,
It
this
has
is
now
really
turned
good.
into a match because we're at that point where it's like, what's going to happen? Who's going to win?
Yeah, I can see it going either way right now.
Definitely.
And Swerve's doing a really good job of selling like absolute disbelief that he's like, I did the stomp, that should have done it.
Swerve with a crazy roll-up counter. They're really going crazy. Swerve's trying to cheat his ass off, but Orange Cassidy does the same thing. Pays Swerve back with the same treatment, able to pick up the win and retain his title. Hence, proving my point that when you have those many views on YouTube and you are selling that much merch. But look, now they're going to come beat the shit out of him. And here comes who? Darby Allin and Sting. I guarantee it. That's what's going to happen. Am I right? Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe they're just going to kill Orange Cassidy. Oh, the lights went off. Big fucking surprise. I'm so surprised right now, Travis.
Two things you can always predict. Sting is the lights go out, it's Sting.
Come on.
And
do your best Shivani impression when Sting comes out, when you see him on the TV. As loud as you can without getting in trouble or yelled at.
It's Sting!
That was good. And of course, these huge grown men who are like Diesel, right? Like bigger than Schwarzenegger. They're scared of Darby and Orange Cassidy.
Although I will say they do have baseball bats, and if you've ever been hit with a baseball bat, which being in New York, I'm sure you have.
5-on-3, though?
Yeah, fair enough. Well,
and
Nana's like I'm smart. We're 5 grown men backing away from 2, and I'm smart. I actually like Nana. I think he's really good as that.
Nana will go in there and eat the first bat shot. That's just the way it is. While they hit him with a bat, 2 guys jump on one, 2 guys jump on the other. It's a wrap. The mass is there. They're all going to eat a shot, those guys.
Let me ask you this. Because I kept waiting for it with the whole
this isn't a video game.
Darby and all that. You think we're ever going to see them turn Darby heel, or he's probably going to be a face his whole career?
He is a heel.
Darby?
Yeah.
How do you figure?
What do you mean? He looks like the devil. He's a bad guy. He's a boogeyman. He's rocking with Sting. Yeah, so what if they're anti-heroes? They're not necessarily heroes.
Yeah. Sting, definitely great anti-hero.
Oh, God. Do you know what it's time for now? It's time for Mr. Ricky Starks to get shitted on by Jay Wright. Let's go. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. It's coming up. We just saw Orange Cassidy versus Swerve. Orange was able to retain his title. Now they're trying to hype up Jay White versus Ricky Starks. I wonder if this is up next, man.
And let's just be honest here. There's 2 things that can happen. They can bring in a new Bullet Club Gold member, which would be good, or they can have Jay White beat Ricky Starks, which, let's be honest, at this point, the belief that Ricky Starks could beat Jay White, even if Jay White's got a head cold, is not believable.
They just said this is the main event.
That's the main event tonight?
That's the main event tonight.
Well, on the plus side, at least we won't have to worry about John, I took a drink of water, time to bleed Moxley.
The American Dragon making his way to the ring right now. He's got his clothes on, so I don't think any wrestling's going down. Help lead the BCC to anarchy.
I will say one thing about Bryanson. I'm not a big Daniel Bryanson fan. Never have been, but he is talented. And I will say this. I've gotten more invested in him and his what 3 to 4 AEW feuds he's had than I was his entire WWE career.
Listen, he's one of the GOATs, bro. Okada's really good too, man. I've always liked Okada. I'm not like a huge Okada fan, but from what I've seen from
Well,
the
that's because
several matches,
he's on
he's solid.
New Japan Pro Wrestling. If you saw him more often not on New Japan, you'd probably be a bigger fan.
I'm sure he's solid though. From everything I've seen, he's 100% capable.
Somebody yesterday I was talking with said that Okada is the Japanese Cena. You know exactly what you're getting, but it doesn't change the fact that it's special to watch it.
That's not a bad comparison. Bryan Danielson has joined the commentary table right now. I guess he's going to help call the action right now during Blackpool Combat Club versus Chaos from New Japan. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Chaos, this New Japan?
So Chaos is the faction that was originally created by Shinsuke Nakamura, and he was the leader of it. And he actually his young lion, his young boy, was actually Kazuchika Okada. So when Nakamura left to join WWE, he gave the reins to Okada. Okada is now the leader of Chaos. I didn't remember the best friends being part of Chaos, but it's been a little while since I've checked with what's going on with Chaos, because I don't know. Other than Okada, the rest of the group is kind of just like...
That's pretty much best friends plus one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call them. But yeah, all right. Tonight they're Chaos. Let's see. I'm sure they're going to bring the Chaos to the Blackpool Combat Club. I'm sure that's exactly
my Lord,
what's
this
going to happen. Moxley's going to take a loss right now, right? For sure.
This commercial making it look like CM Punk coming back is going to reduce grown men to tears. Come on, guys.
CM Punk?
It was a Collision commercial. They showed CM Punk and they showed like a grown man in the audience crying, and I'm like, oh, come on, guys.
It's terrible. Oh, I remember that guy. The crying guy, the CM Punk crying guy. Yeah.
Almost as famous as the little girl who was pissed when The Miz won.
That guy was like a walking fucking disaster, man. He was like crying the whole way home. Really was.
We don't know. Maybe his girlfriend just broke up with him and then they showed that. I mean, we don't know.
It's a possibility. I'm going to try to kick somebody's ass during this commercial break.
By the way, I have to say that video I sent you, which maybe we'll show later, but the little girl taunting Solo Sikoa, that was precious. Solo just playing along. That was great to me, because I think one of my few problems with Solo at the moment is that he doesn't seem to have much character outside of just he's the enforcer. And it's working fine at the moment, but at some point, y'all got to get more of a character for him. But I know a lot of people who were telling me, they're like, man, I think Solo should be the one to take the belt off of Roman.
Oh, my God. Solo? Yeah, I've thought about that. A lot of people have been saying that for a while now, though. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be good.
But I do think that Solo there's no question he is a future world champion.
Yes. The way he's been booked, yes.
Yeah.
No, you piece of shit! Fuck!
Yeah, you would not like playing against me. Cammy is my main, so.
I gotta find something.
And Dynamite is back, but I got it until you're done.
Well, they're just coming out right now anyway. So by the time these two jerk-off teams decide to finish coming to the ring, I'll be done whooping this stupid bitch's ass. You see what's going on right now? You're gonna do what with your Cammy? This is what's gonna happen to your Cammy. You pissed me off right now. Play you a No Mercy, $500. Let's go. Wait, you're too young for No Mercy.
I am, unfortunately. The first wrestling game I played was the original SmackDown versus Raw.
Good game, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I played it. I probably beat it.
It was good.
Piece of shit. Okay, gonna just block. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Block. Let's go. What do you say, bitch? What's
Nicely
up?
done, Savage.
What's up, bitch? Let's go. I called it too. I said, what's up, bitch? Look, 1-1. And Moxley's still coming to the ring. And I called it. I said, I'm going to finish whooping this bitch's ass before all these jerk-offs got to the ring. Travis, by the end of the night, you're going to be sick of Savage. You're going to be sick of my shit.
Oh, I'm not sick of you. It's like, it's just, he's only...
Yeah, I get through, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Yeah, you thought I was going to throw that fucking dick. You fucking slut piece of shit motherfucker. Fuck. If I really could fucking say I can't keep this up.
Man, I hope this is not on YouTube. You just got demonetized.
No way.
Are you kidding me? They don't allow you to say half of the stuff you said.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's for adult content.
No, I was like this because I'm like, man, it's just walking to the ring and already I'm sick of Moxley. Oh, well, at least the best friends are taking it straight to Moxley, not even let him make his...
Yes! I came back and I won. That's what happened to your Cammy. All right, now we're at the top rope. Tramparetta off the top rope to Wheeler. Useless. Big time bump over there, man. Big shout out to Cornette. I love Jim Cornette. I would listen to Jim Cornette all day if I could, man. Oh, my God. I love that power driver straight out the gun right there. Did you see that power driver?
I think Cornette's good on a lot of stuff. I think his view on Omega and the Bucks is completely wrong. But other than that,
nah, I don't even. I'm not going to say anything's wrong. Everybody's entitled to their own thing.
The fact that he in one of the
he goes a little in on some guys. I'll give it. Yeah,
one of the shows I watched, he literally said Omega is the most talentless motherfucker on the in the roster right now, and I'm like, if you think Kenny Omega is talentless, you're either blind, deaf, or dumb, or both, or all the above.
No, but I get what he's saying, man. He's just talking shit. It's for content, man. It's for clout. It's just to get people pissed off and get a reaction.
Hatred for Kenny Omega for a long time. I think that one might be legitimate, but I do think he says a lot of stuff just to get attention.
Yeah, but he runs with it, man. If he has a small inkling of something, he just runs with it. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't hold back. He tells it how he thinks. Yeah. And you got to respect that. He's not saying he's not saying they're preaching someone else's business.
And Top Rope Suicide. Never say that name.
We're getting a triple hug right now?
Yeah.
Top Rope Suicida?
Yeah,
oh, my God.
Give them what they
European
want.
uppercut to Moxley now getting hit with the exploder suplex from Tramparetta. Chuck Taylor in there now giving right hands to Moxley. Watch out, Trent.
And that third man, if you don't know, is Rocky Romero from...
I know him. I know of him. He's good. I know he's good. He is good. I've seen him go.
He's almost, to me, there's...
But he's so far off the radar right now, there's no chance that he's going to,
Oh, no. There's no way Chaos wins this.
Well, not even that, but in general, like, for this guy to just go off and start winning titles in mainstay AEW right now, it's very tough.
Yeah, I know. I still do not care for Wheeler Yuta, but he has come a long way from the first match we saw on Dynamite.
Honestly, I'm shocked Jade Cargill's still not the champ right now. Like, that shit is shocking to me, actually.
I'm going to plead the fifth on that because I don't want you getting mad at me.
Nah, you're whatever, man. You're free to say whatever you want.
I think on the one hand, I agree with you. You can only have an undefeated streak once. Once you take it away, it's gone. But if you're going to take it away, a returning Chris Statlander is not a horrible person to put it on. The fans were happy. They were ready. And I still think they're going to try and transition Jade into the world title picture.
I mean, that's probably the reason why they did it. And if that's the case, whatever. But
Especially since last report I heard, it said Jamie could be out for, I think they said 5 to 6 months. So
what's going on in the play-by-play? Are we missing anything significant?
no, I can't even tell. There's a commercial right now for Burger King, which is kind of making me want a hamburger.
That's what they do. That's their point. They got you. All right. Well, since it's a commercial, I'm gonna whoop someone's ass. Why not?
Whoop his ass!
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. I gotta change the YouTube title to make it say Street Fighter. Get some more people in here like that. Too many commercials, man, on these shows.
There is. I mean,
always trying to sell me something.
Yeah, WWE WWE shows have a decent amount of commercials, but somehow the AEW ones just always feel longer.
They're both terrible. I mean, SmackDown has the longest commercials out of any show I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God.
I still don't even understand what that movie Asteroid City is supposed to be. It just looks weird.
It's a post-apocalyptic city where people are living to survive if a possible nuclear attack happens.
See, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's a Wes Anderson movie." I'm like, I don't even know who Wes Anderson is. So,
you're not missing much by not knowing who that is. Get kicked! No, you piece of shit! Fuck! I am so stupid with the jumping. No discipline. I lacked the discipline on that round. That's what happened in the last match. You see what happened? I got whooped, right? And you make the comeback. Oh, you got a little fucking fireball, do you? And then we're back full screen on AEW. I'll try to see what I can. You can feel free to go nuts with the play-by-play right now.
Yeah. So let's see. Main thing going on right now is we've got Yuta, and I think that's for Trent. Yeah. That's Trent. Man, I feel terrible saying this, but the problem with Best Friends is they're so boring. I can't remember which one is which.
Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta, no?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying which one?
Trent's good. You should remember Trent. If you want to forget Chuck, although he did impress me with that power driver he did tonight, like to start the match off, that was pretty good. All right, I gotta actually do something here. Let's do this. Wait, hold on. Let's do this.
Backdrop, chops to Moxley.
No, you motherfucker!
Chop, punch.
I'm gonna get him right now. Oh no, I missed.
So I will say this: I am impressed, though.
I got my ass kicked.
I am impressed, though, Savage. I think this is the longest match Moxley's ever had without bleeding.
Probably. World record here. Yeah. Not a speck of blood in sight.
Nope. Just wait, though. It's not over. You know, the thing about Moxley is I feel like, since you said you watched Cornette, did you watch Cornette? Did you ever watch the one where he was talking about Moxley?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah. I just never forget that. When he's like, he is the most garbage wrestler in the world right now. And I'm like, man, I've been saying that since he was Dean Ambrose back in WWE. I didn't like him then. I don't like him now.
Sounds about right. All right, now Jon Moxley going for a power driver, hooking it in.
Oh, yeah, you're way too far ahead of me.
No, Trent counters. Looks like he's going to hit him with a white noise. Chuck Taylor comes in with a stomp, like power driver they do. Of course, Cesaro with a massive save. Big kick to Chuck Taylor coming in with a European uppercut. Hot. Goes right after Trent Beretta. Trent Beretta dumps him to the outside all the way to the floor. Rocky Romero now back in the ring. Thrust kick to Moxley. Goes for the cutter springboard off the top turnbuckle. Doesn't do it. Pushes and shoves Moxley. Now has him in an armbar in the middle of the ring in Aubrey Edwards. Wow, armbar. He's not really breaking him, but he's stretching him.
Rocky's got a good armbar.
Trent Beretta with a beautiful moonsault off the top rope to the outside, but Cesaro dodged it. Trent just got
He
murdered.
didn't even dodge it. He uppercutted him as he was coming down.
I didn't catch that. Damn, that's good.
There's that bulldog choke of Moxley.
Here we go. Yeah. Signature Blackpool Combat Club making him tap out. Constant elbows. Poor Chuck Taylor doesn't have any cells in his brain left. As Wheeler Yutta's still beating his fucking brains out as the music is playing. And instead of Aubrey stopping this, she's raising their hands.
But she's a great referee, right? Really
Wheeler Useless doing his best. Yeah. Cesaro pets him in the head.
I'm so terrifying. I'm like 5'3", but be scared of me.
Let's see. Maybe it's gonna pan out for him one day.
Yeah. I mean, I hope so. I think he's good. I think he's talented. I just think I don't know that staying with he's got to break away from Blackpool at some point, or he's always just going to be seen as, yeah, you're another member of the Blackpool guy.
I get it. They're trying to give him the rub. But I don't know. I think he would benefit more from not being with them. He's probably going to end up screwing them over, obviously. Hopefully that's where it goes.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Young Bucks on TV now with Hangman Adam Page.
Like that. What's up, pricks?
Okay. Hangman dropping challenges.
Questioning, can they do it without Bryan Danielson?
Man. I'm not happy with the Hangman program right now. I'm really not.
Because
he deserves better than this bullshit.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't take the title off him originally.
Nope.
I let him have it a little longer just to build him up a little more.
Yeah, and I certainly would. I know that you're going to be like, damn, you hate him. I certainly would not have taken the title off to give it to CM Puke.
I would have put it on Wardlow first.
Mm-hmm. I never would have taken the title. I'm still mad. Of all the things AEW has done, the number one thing that keeps me up at night going, what the hell were they thinking? You put the title on Hobbs so you could take the title off Hobbs.
Man, you got to give yourself someone like a Bruno Sammartino, who's a great champion, looks good, young, hungry, has a dominant reign, and then your next guy takes it off him. Wardlow could have been that young Bruno kind of character. Come in heavy, young, win the championship.
Should have gone, in my opinion, should have been.
I know Bruno's way beyond your time, man, but I'm sure you can, a little bit about Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I did a lot of research on him.
You can actually still see his world championship in Little Italy in Manhattan, in New York City, if you go downtown.
So if I'm booking AEW, first thing I would have done, title should have stayed on Hangman until they were ready to give it to MJF.
I would have been okay with that.
You give it to MJF. He holds it for, let's say, 5-6 months. And then you have it be that Wardlow takes it off of MJF. And then you would have built up MJF as a star, Wardlow as a star, and Hangman Page would have stayed a star because he would have beaten a quote-unquote legend in the business in CM Punk. And it's like, instead, what do? They gave it to Punk, who then was stupid enough to get his ass in trouble. They strip it off of him. They give it to Moxley, which, of course, nobody wants to see Moxley as champion anymore. They take it from MJF takes it from Moxley, and it's like, Yeah, but you could have built up 3 stars instead of 1.
You're not wrong.
Although I still believe
But
the original.
AEW is filled with mistakes from every corner, man, and nobody's fucking perfect. This guy's made
Well,
a
I
lot of
still
mistakes with a
think
lot
that
of people.
I still think what they were originally going for was MJF taking the title off of CM Punk. Beat his childhood.
Yeah, that was definitely the plan, but CM Punk's injury stopped all of that. If CM Punk doesn't get injured, that's exactly what would have happened.
Did he get injured, or was it because he? I thought he got
Nah,
injured
he was hurt, bro. He was
before that.
definitely
I
hurt.
thought the whole reason was the media scrum thing.
No, bro. He needed 2 surgeries. He was done.
So Collision is going to have Samoa Joe, which is good because I like Joe.
Everybody likes Joe. Joe's a good guy.
I don't know if you've seen it, but I love the one where it's Renee Paquette, and she's like, so you like sending weapons to my husband? And he's like, yes, I do. Up, here we go.
Got him.
My boy.
Who's your boy?
Will Ospreay. Because we're getting Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega.
Oh, that's right. Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. That is going to be money.
And Omega needs to drop the title back to Will, in my opinion.
Well, he's had that shit for a while. How long has he had that title?
Let's see. Wrestle Kingdom was back in January, so he's held it since basically January.
Jesus.
But the thing is, like, the other thing is because he hasn't defended it that much. He's had, I think, 4 challengers that whole time, and it's like, man, Will Ospreay was defending it every freaking pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference between Will Ospreay. He's there, and Kenny's in AEW, man.
And here comes the devil himself.
About time. Well, that was nice. Got my ass kicked. That's okay though.
He still has the ring, doesn't he?
Of course.
Okay, I thought so.
The greatest wrestler in the world today, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, is about to grace your television screen. So get ready for it because he's better than you, and you know it. You're world champion. Nice jacket there. I think you got that off Amazon.
I don't know, man. Amazon doesn't sell stuff that nice.
Oh, yeah, they do. I'll send you the link.
I need to get me one of those scarves.
They have that on Amazon too. Probably $12.
There you go. 5 minutes, 5 seconds into the ring. I know you idiots in Colorado have smoked your brains out. 5 seconds in, he's got more heat than the entire Blackpool Combat Club did their entire match.
Yes. Not a more boring place in the world than Colorado.
It's beautiful, but it is boring. Max, you're in Colorado. They probably don't know what it means when you're talking. There's no competition for you in any company, Max.
Good point. Good point. Fans now chanting that Maxwell sucks. Tells Colorado. What does he tell Colorado?
Colorado, your mother swallows. That sounds about right.
Your mother swallows. Nice. No one is on the level of the devil. Maxwell Jacob fucking Friedman. All right, here comes Adam Cole. The next challenger has arrived. We have a new challenger, and his name is Adam Cole, baby.
Baby. Now,
as soon as I finish beating this stupid bitch.
Before Cole got injured, this is the match that I thought they were going to lead up to.
Just so you know, I was whooping some ass. Yeah. Where is it? Where's my sound effect for Adam Cole, baby? I got it somewhere. This should be good though, but I want them to have a long program, not a rush program. Do you think they're actually going to fight at Forbidden Door?
Um,
Punch in the
yeah,
face, bitch.
I think they will. Yes,
Hit
at
that
Forbidden-
subscribe button.
I think they will at Forbidden Door, but I think there you go. Max cutting it right before the Adam Cole baby that everyone wants. And that is what makes Max such a freaking great heel. It's like he knows everybody wants to go the baby, and he's like, no baby.
No, baby. Now they're calling him a piece of shit. Worthy competition of the champ, and he's actually a big fan of Adam Cole. Seriously.
Who isn't?
I'm holding the mic, guys. Seriously, shut the fuck up. When CM Punk up and left me when I was a kid.
Best thing that could have happened to him.
This is good. This is all good shit. MJF doing what he always does, killing it right now. His opportunity.
Of course.
Can Adam Cole keep up with MJF, bro?
I think so. Back to your original question of do they square off at Forbidden Door? I think they do, but I think MJF cheats to win, and that's how they'll keep the feud going.
Hold on, let me hear this. Indie jabronis who had no right being on my TV. Says he was genuinely instantly hooked.
Yeah.
Do you believe him, or are we detecting
Yes.
a lie here?
No, I've actually met Max once. I know you have too. No, he is always very vocal about the fact that Adam Cole did help get him on this. Yes, it is. I will argue that Cole was a better world champion than Seth is.
In what, NXT?
Yes.
All
Period.
right.
He's better. He was a better NXT.
Hold on. He won gold. Okay. He's definitely complimenting him.
Yeah.
Even saying we would have the run of a lifetime. Run of a
Feud of a
lifetime.
lifetime.
Oh, same thing. Then this guy showed up. There we go. Now the ribbon. What happened to you?
I got a concussion because Okada can't do his job.
You're the Panama Game Boy. Playing Twitch, hiding from the sun, looking like a virgin golem.
Trust me, you got a woman like Britt Baker, you ain't a virgin. Yeah.
Didn't you used to have the body of a world champion?
He did. He has never looked the same as he did before that concussion.
You're so frail, you make crack whores jealous. Jesus Christ.
You know a lot of those, Max?
What? Who? How is Adam Cole still not like hitting him yet? Okay. Crack whores jealous. That's what we're talking about.
Because, you know, I can tell you why. Because everything that Max is doing right now, Cole has been this at one point.
Not at this level, though.
I don't know, man. He carried NXT for the entire time he was there.
Still not this level. Not this pay grade either. Not even close. That's why he came to AEW, to get that pay grade. Listen, Adam Cole's AEW shit is not even started yet, in my opinion. So he's got time to redeem himself. His NXT shit was glorious, if I had to use a word.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what we're seeing right now. My shit's like all fucking frozen and shit.
Max is saying he's the best professional on God's green earth, best professional wrestler on God's green earth, and that Adam Cole is not on his level anymore.
Sounds about right.
I don't know. There it is. I heard the only reason you jumped to AEW is because a certain individual in Titan Tower didn't think you had enough appeal to be a main event star. Which I still think, like, I don't know what Kennedy was smoking the day that he decided, or McMahon was smoking the day that he decided Adam Cole isn't a top star, but it must have been really good shit, because he does not see top guy in Adam Cole.
How do you not see top guy in Adam Cole?
He thinks Vince was right.
You know what I think? Let's see. Like you said, he thinks. I want to see how he says it. I think Vince was right. See, they're just putting like WWF over right now, though.
WWE.
WWE, same thing.
If it was WWF, it would still be talented.
What it is and what you call it can be two different things, man. It's when he says Vince, it's WWF to me.
Cole already coming back with a good one. No, he's not, RJB. Vince is only, just to be clear, I'm going to throw this up.
Hold on, Adam Cole's talking. This is important right now. Okay. He's going to Britt, saying Britt can beat the hell out of you. That's nice. Okay. What is your obsession with other people's relationships? First was Brian. Now it's me. Your fiance left you, and you can't hold the relationship if your life depended on it. But come on. And truth be told, I finally. You are world-class douchebag. So far, his gimmick is. But the mic skills right now are at mid-level right now for Adam Cole. My body. Let's see what he says to the body. Because of my
I
body
agree.
of work.
Oh shit!
Oh, why don't we go piss in some cups and go see who's natural or not? Oh, you don't want
That
to do
was a
that.
good one from Cole.
Adam Cole now picking up the pace. Wow.
This is the best promo Cole has cut his entire time in AEW.
No one respects you. Well, people in New York respect him.
He said, I think. I mean, that's because he's from New York.
Yeah, 100%. But he's saying no people respect you. Oh no! You don't respect me?
I'll cry into my money about it.
Huh?
Oh!
That's a lot of tough talk coming from Keith Lee's manager.
Howard chance because, it's AEW, why not?
I'm actually impressed with Adam Cole right now.
Yeah, best promo he's had since being in AEW. And you know it. Oh, and they know it. Okay.
Baby. He should have said baby. Ooh. Yeah! Get tell him, Jeff! I will fucking eat you alive, Adam Cole. You don't want that shit.
Oh, Cole just outplayed him.
That was good. All right, finally, some good storytelling from AEW. I'm very interested. I'm very intrigued. When is this match going to take place? That's the question
I'm
now.
willing
When
to
is
bet
MJF?
Forbidden Door, but
that was phenomenal, brother.
It was. That was the best promo Cole has had his entire time in AEW. That was on par with a NXT Adam Cole promo.
Wow, that shit was money, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, now we have to watch this.
Do we? What do we gotta watch? Oh yeah, this match is coming up next.
Yeah. Them reminding us that Jeff, I should still be in jail, Hardy.
Hold on a second.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey.
Poor Anthony, you came in at just the wrong time. Just got done with a great Adam Cole promo, and now we have to go in. Now we have to go into Jeff. I should still be in jail, Hardy. I can't. You could not pay me enough money to step in a ring with Jeff Hardy. I'd be like, no, I'm not putting my hands in the life of that dude.
No, dude, that MJF promo, oh my God, Adam Cole slayed him.
Yeah, I was literally just telling Savage that was without a doubt the best Adam Cole promo we've had in all of AEW. That was on par with a Adam Cole NXT promo.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh Lord, another Hook match! Yay! Who's gonna come out and help him this week? To this day, I still look at Hook and I'm like, are we sure this is Taz's kid? Because he looks nothing like Taz.
Can you explain something? I think it's storyline. I think. But how did Adam Cole and MJF get in the square circle together? How did we get to that point?
Adam Cole, and it is true, MJF has always been a fan of Adam Cole. He has said that Adam Cole was one of his main inspirations for getting involved, and he knew when he came to AEW they were going to have this match. He said, but unfortunately, the Adam Cole I'm seeing now is not the Adam Cole that I watched and idolized. And I thought that was a good point because even if he's the same on the microphone, if you look, Adam Cole, he's looking better, but he still doesn't look anywhere even a third as good as he did before that concussion.
Yeah, I think he's, but you know, you got to understand, like when you have a concussion, and especially like the amount of injuries he had in NXT, like you got to understand why he's being careful.
Well, and the concussion he had was a very bad concussion. The doctors even said it was one of the worst concussions they'd ever seen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Adam Cole's not like that guy is an insane wrestler.
Don't we just love? Don't you just love this, Anthony? Hey, Hook's got nothing to do, and Jungle Boy's got nothing to do. Let's throw them together. It drives me crazy and ticks me off to no end. My friends,
it's just a filler, you know, because you got, you know, because you got like, what's the main event?
The main event is Ricky Starks versus Jay White.
That is the main event.
I'm guaranteeing you this though, Anthony. It's because somebody else is going to join Bullet Club Gold tonight. And they want that big surprise to be what they go off the air with. But yeah,
okay.
I agree with you.
I mean, looking at it like that, like that's pretty good. I mean, that's a good reasoning, but
I mean, I'm watching this. I can't get behind Hook. I can't. He was interesting with the whole I don't talk much and I just am good in the ring and all that at first, but now it's like, dude, you got to do something to build your character or you're just going to be seen as a less talent. You're just going to be seen as Taz with no personality. And I was watching it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's but to me you gotta put Tony Khan on the hook for that. No pun intended.
No, pun absolutely intended, and I applaud you for it. I agree, because the thing is this. If you go back and watch ECW, because I was watching this the other day, Taz had a absolutely fierce personality. He could beat you up in that ring, but he could just as easily beat you up on that microphone. And not letting Hook talk, I think, is it's just the longer we go without Hook saying anything, the more I'm like, is it because Tony Khan doesn't have faith in what he would say?
Hey guys, I got a special surprise for you fucking clowns. Do you know who's on the phone right now?
No, you can't talk to him like that.
Why not, Marty?
I don't know. You're gonna have to give me a reason. But no, you can't say that. You can't say that kind of shit.
Of course, I can say whatever the fuck I want. This is my show.
Okay? It might not be for long.
Oh shit!
Oh,
All right.
Code Red.
Code Red? No, this is not Code Red. This is Marty Jannetty. You fucking idiot!
Oh shit! I don't know.
You're talking to the Savage Kingdom right now. The people that are watching the show. You're talking to the world.
Hey, world, what y'all doing?
That's right, Marty Jannetty.
I love white girls too.
Listen, Marty Jannetty, are you going to party tonight?
Favorite, you know why? Because in the bedroom they scream louder.
Jesus Christ, Marty, what are you talking about over here?
I don't know. You invited me.
We're talking about screaming in the bedroom? Go into details. Go ahead. Tell everybody. Who's screaming in the bedroom, Marty Jannetty? Who's screaming in the bedroom tonight?
Black girls.
Black.
Oh my God, they're so loud.
They're so loud.
And I like that.
Wow.
Marty.
Now, this is what I call content, Marty Jannetty. See what I'm talking about? In 60 seconds, we just created a clip that we could use tomorrow for your channel.
It's crazy. Hey, man, I love what you did. You know what? Give me a little more. You see, I'm flying through the air.
A little more what?
I'm flying through the air.
Oh, you want some more flying through the air?
Yeah, a little more me in the air, because I'm coming down on them bitches. I'm sorry, girls.
There's the logo. I'm actually showing my friends the logo right now for the first time. This is the logo that I'm working on for the party with Marty.
Oh, that's awesome.
It looks good.
Yeah,
a little more air.
All right, so we're gonna get you. If we got, we're gonna have to make everybody else smaller. Then, are you okay with that?
Oh shit!
I don't know that one black girl. Where'd you find her?
That's a computer-generated portrait.
Ooh.
You know, I think I've been with somebody who looks like her.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have. That's the point.
No, don't do that to her.
I don't know. The computer made it up, man. We'll see. We're gonna run with it for now. We'll see what happens. We should be okay, though.
Hey,
Marty.
Savage people. I always tell brother. I always call him Miz, because when he wears a suit, he looks like the Miz. He looks a little bit like the Miz, and the Miz is a good friend of mine. I love the Miz. but brother here, Savage. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Miz is all over every goddamn thing. He's all over the place.
I'm all over the place, man. I'm getting shit done. All right, Marty. You want to say anything else to the nation before we go away and let these guys?
Yeah, I love all y'all. Most all y'all. I don't know all of you. But I'm pretty sure I love you.
All right.
I love you. And if you're female, I probably love you more.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let me shut up.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell? Somebody is bleeding on AEW and it's not Jon Moxley? What?
I wanted to say something about that.
Oh no, I've already told Savage. I was like, did you watch the Jon Moxley match? I'm like, this is a record. This is the longest Moxley's ever had a match and not bled.
Wait, Moxley wrestled tonight?
Yeah, see, it was the Blackpool Combat Club versus Chaos. Blackpool Combat Club won, but somehow Moxley made it through the whole match and wasn't bleeding.
I went out somewhere.
It was the craziest thing you've ever seen. Moxley actually took a sip of water and he didn't start bleeding. You know, I actually have to say, I'm impressed with Preston Vance. I think he's getting really good.
First of all, it's about time that you let this guy fucking wrestle weekly. But in my opinion, you need to give this guy bigger shit. This guy could be in the championship picture if you let him.
You're talking about Preston Vance? Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, what in the actual fuck is going on right now? Why is there so much blood? This shit looks crazy.
Yeah, I just told him. I said, wait a minute. There's somebody bleeding on AEW television and it's not Moxley?
I like it. I like it. This is good
Yeah, we were
stuff.
just saying that Preston Vance, El Pero Peligroso, we honestly think that if you give him better stuff, this is somebody who could be in the world title.
Vance is just as good as Roosh.
Yes,
I'll say that.
absolutely.
Just as good. He can go. Look at this phenomenal match they're putting on right now. I'm like shocked at how good this match
Plus,
is.
I mean, man, when they had him turn on Dark Order and make Brody Lee Jr. cry, I'm like, man, that is a level of heat that superstars wish for their whole life.
Nice DDT by Jungle Boy on the steel chair. Now the manager's getting involved, taking off his shirt, showing us he's buff and he's ready to go. Look at this shit.
Every
Doesn't
time
look
I
like a
see
manager.
this,
Why
dude,
is there-
I'm just like,
That
Now
was
hooked
a good
behind
freaking
him
match.
with the Taz mission. Red rum, whatever you want to call it. That is the Taz mission. Yeah,
the
Perry
snare
now with
trap
his
and
hook jaw or lock jaw, whatever the hell. Double
It's
tap
called
on
a
again.
snare trap.
Snare trap. Oh,
Snare trap because you know the whole Jungle Boy.
he's a Jungle Boy. I get it. It's so fucking cute.
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait a second.
Anthony, welcome to the show, by the way, man. I didn't properly say what's up. What did you think about what Marty Jannetty had to say?
He's a fucking madman.
Yeah, Jannetty's the man. Dude, me and that guy are going to steal the thunder, man. We're 3 hours of Marty Jannetty, unfiltered.
I swear to you, at some point he is going to pull out the Rick James. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Probably, man. But what do you think of the logo, for real?
I like
Good.
it.
Not bad, right?
I like it. I think it's good.
I'm going to work on it. What I did is there, if you look on the bottle, I made a little Marty beer, and it actually says Marty Light on there.
Hey, you know what? As long as you ain't,
I might need to make that a little bigger, actually. I know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna hook that. I'm not done with that logo by a long shot. Got to add some flames to it, too.
I like Marty Light. I like.
I don't feel like we're going to really get a lot of Marty Light on the show, though. We're going to get Marty
So-
heavy.
By the way, they just announced Tony Khan just announced the main event.
Yeah, the main event's
Collision.
Ricky Starks. Oh, you're talking about
No.
Collision?
Yeah,
Let's see.
It's gonna-
Yeah. Hold on. Tony Khan and his haircut with his fucking curly hair.
I still can't tell if he's trying to go for like an afro or what that is.
I don't know what he's doing. He needs a haircut.
he's actually, I think he's Jewish.
I thought he was
AEW Collision, June 17th. Every Saturday night, baby. Oh.
Are we going to be covering that?
Somehow, somewhere.
That's massive. That's massive.
Yeah, that is.
That main event is massive. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that is a good main event.
And CM Punk.
But here's my thing. How
You know
long
what? That
until-
is such a good main event. I don't even mind the fact that it's CM Puke.
Here's my thing. How long is this guy going to stay in the company now until he starts bitching again?
Oh,
What, 5 minutes?
I'm gonna put money down here and say that before the end of the year he's gone again.
Yeah, because the guy's got like fucking
There
ego
it is.
issues.
Who just did that? Why'd you do that? Travis, you like pressing buttons?
No, I'm not pressing anything.
What'd you do?
I didn't
Did I
nothing.
do it? Did I do it?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Oh wait, that's the wrong screen to share. Jesus.
Yeah. Up here we go. Don Callis and Tenosuke Kateshka.
Some job. Who is this fucking guy?
Tenosuke Kateshka.
No, the guy. No, the guy that he's wrestling is it
Damn,
some fucking
son.
jobber?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know, John. Bring it to the house and I'll paint it for you on the spot.
Hey, John, get on the show, you schmo.
Yeah, John's gonna come on the show, I think, for the late night edition.
Oh, what a schmo.
But we're gonna do a little like Iron Sheik kind of tribute.
Yeah. I think that might be Sean Spears, but
Is that Sean Spears?
That better
Takeshita
not
versus
be.
Sean Spears right now? That's actually a solid match on paper. Too bad Takeshita's on another level right now, and there's nothing little Sean Spears is going to do about it except get his fucking face
That
punched
can't
in
be.
right now
That,
by Takeshita, who's beating the shit.
no,
I
that's not. No, that's not.
don't
Sean
think that's
Spears.
Sean Spears. I think that's just some fucking scrub.
Yeah, some jobber. Yeah, that's some jobber.
Sean
yeah,
Spears would
okay, I
have.
think you're
Sean
right.
Spears would have got an announcement. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't
And
know,
plus-
man. As bad as they booked him.
Oh,
So-
I know all about it. What camera
so
should
wait
we
a minute.
use? We got 3 people in here now. We need to make it look better.
What is Callis and with Blackpool now? Like, what the fuck's going on with that?
No, Callis has announced that he, since Kenny destroyed his family in AEW, he is going to build a new family. So he is going to build up a new faction.
A new faction? A new faction for what? Talking about Don Callis and the family, the new family?
I'm going to be honest with
The
you,
family
Savage.
of one right now, right?
I'm going to be honest with you, Savage. It's Don Callis. The man could narrate a box of milk, and I'd be into it.
Listen, Don Callis right now is evolving into a fucking premier manager.
Mm-hmm.
Nice knee to the face. That shit has to be over. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Takeshita with the win on Dynamite. Not a big win. He's just beating up on some random bum. Did they even announce the random bum's name? Because I don't
Nope.
think they did.
No.
They fucking didn't announce the random bum's name.
Come on, guys. Even WWE gives us the random bum's name.
Yeah, it's a bum.
Saddening.
What's Don Callis got to say tonight?
I love this sign in the background. My wife thinks I'm at Bible study. Your wife don't think that anymore, dumbass.
Nice.
That fucking sucked. Fuck my life. Fuck.
Oh man, Anthony. Speaking of things that sucked, at some point, Savage has got to show you what he did to his computer.
Wait, what? What'd you do to your computer?
Well, not my computer, the monitor. And what I did was this.
Oh shit. That's insane. That's pretty cool.
I got a new one coming tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Glad. Don Callis, I swear.
Don Callis is money, bro.
I hate even saying this because they're two very different types of managers, but if somebody said like, "Oh, is there a Paul Heyman level talent, level manager in
Don
AEW?"
Callis.
Yeah, Don Callis.
Don't miss a second coming of CM Punk. Yeah, I'm good with that one. There's a million
Don't
things
miss
I'd
the
rather
second.
do.
Don't miss the second coming of CM Punk. I didn't know we'd ever gotten past the first one. He's been the same thing for the last. I don't know. I stopped caring.
Honestly, if you really want to think about it, I think I feel like I know what he did. This was a way. I feel like that whole thing, was real, but I feel like it was a way for him to write himself off TV for a while, so that he could kind of go mend. And everybody's like, "Oh yeah, like, CM Punk's going to WWE." No, why?
No.
Because he went and mended a relationship that he had with Triple H and everybody in that fucking locker room. Like, the guy's not going to turn his back on AEW.
No.
We know that. Savage is probably right. That probably was a whole fucking work.
Yeah, I mean, I would not put it past CM Punk for that to have been a work.
Like,
I think that it could have definitely be done in a way that it was a little I don't know. If it was a work, I think that I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. I think if it was a work, they could have done it in a better way so that you didn't have all these people thinking, hey, they beat each other up behind stage.
But Travis, you're forgetting about something. Do you know what that did? What CM Punk did? Do you know what that did?
Uh-uh.
That created a lot of shit in the community with people, with podcasters, with fans, to in a way of like saying, like, we're gonna make up this whole thing that that CM Punk and the Elite got into a fight in the backstage area, just so everybody could talk about him, because you got to make sure his name is still relevant.
I will say that one, like that being a work, I could certainly see. Somebody was telling me, well, if that's a work, then you know what? It keeps us from thinking Sammy Guevara and Andrade wasn't a work. I'm like, Andrade didn't do any kind of, I'm going to boast and go in there and make it through. He literally just walked up and punched Sammy in the face. That's all he did. I'm like, that was legitimate hatred.
No, actually, maybe. Wait, are you referring to the whole shit with Eddie Kingston? With Eddie Kingston and Guevara?
No. Sammy Guevara and Andrade got into a war on words on Twitter. Basically, Andrade said, hey, I'm not being booked right. Sammy said, well, why don't you go back and be with your wife because nobody wants you here? And Andrade said, you better not get in my face this Wednesday. And Sammy proceeded to get up in his face, and in return, Andrade knocked his ass out. He didn't even say, I'm gonna beat you up. He didn't say, here, run away from me.
I'm gonna say this right now. If these two situations are how you got is how you're trying to get viewers, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't agree with it.
No, I don't either.
Put on compelling TV. That's how you get a fan base. It's like a band. It's like a band. You go see a band because you like their music. But when you go see a band, you also want to see them play a show.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to a Metallica concert in order for Metallica to come on and give their political views. It's like, just get to the damn music.
Yeah, that's so. It's like, if this is how you're trying to create, like a buzz.
Beat up? Is that Brock Anderson? I couldn't even tell who it was Christian Cage beat up.
No, Arn.
I couldn't tell if that was Arn or his son.
Oh shit, I didn't know Chris Statlander was here. Was from here.
You didn't know she was the champion?
No, I didn't know that she was from Long Island.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh shit. Let's hope Tony Khan can book her right. Probably not.
I gotta say, I find Danny Magic, or whatever they call him, do you ever know what gets Danny Magic's nipples hard? Like, I actually find him incredibly entertaining.
Oh, he is. He is.
And he's one of those people who I think has realized, hey, look, I'm never going to be a world champion, but I can be the best at the role I'm given.
I honestly think that what Jericho's doing for him is what Jericho's doing for these guys is fucking incredible. Because Jericho helps. Like, look at what he did to Pride and Powerful. I mean, now they're all fucking TV. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
They're injured.
No, they're not. They can't be injured.
Ortiz and Santana are both injured currently.
I don't believe that.
I think Ortiz actually just underwent surgery earlier this week.
Yeah, but Ortiz is in fucking matches. Ortiz is wrestling on the indies.
Let's
Yes?
fucking go. That's how you fucking do it, you pieces of shit.
All right, go back to your game, Savage.
He'll just pop in just to,
The
make sure
fuck
we
did
all
you
know
say
that
to
that's
me,
how you do it.
bitch? Fucking piece of shit. Did you see that ass whooping? We're about to see an ass whooping right now. Chris Statlander is about to lay a smackdown on Anna Jay. What do you think?
Bravo. Savage is able to talk.
You don't think so?
Savage can form sentences now.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you just remember, you're laughing now, but you got to iron down his suits, and if you don't do it right, he's going to make you do it again.
Listen,
we haven't done the Iron Life yet. I think that would hurt. Might get a little hot.
You mean dust down his suits?
Right.
Whatever that thing is, the lint roller, whatever it is.
You gotta come correct if you want to talk trash.
Oh,
Man,
this from the guy who's misnamed 5 moves tonight.
Who cares? I don't care. Those moves are useless. Like Matt Menard's haircut.
Yeah, but we were just talking about this. Matt Menard is one of those guys who has recognized, I'm never going to be a world champion, but I can be hilariously entertaining in the role I'm in.
100%. No, he's a great supporting cast.
But here's my thing with Matt with 2.0.
Nice backdrop, Statlander.
When they were in NXT, they were fucking jobbers.
Mm-hmm.
What Chris Jericho has done for those two guys is incredible. They made them matter. I respect him. I respect Jericho for that.
Yeah.
I do.
Jericho has always been one of the people who, in my opinion, there are a lot of wrestlers that do it, but in my opinion, Jericho is one of the best at realizing, like, hey, you know what? If I do this, it'll get me heat. It'll also get these guys over, and I want to make sure I give something back to the business. I don't want it to be just a take relationship.
But Chris Jericho's a certified ring general, man.
Mm-hmm. That's why to this day I'm still disappointed that the match ended in disqualification, but I was like, I wanted really badly to see Chris Jericho versus Christopher Daniels. And when it ended in disqualification, I was like, aw, I wanted the actual full match, guys. But that's because, in my opinion, Christopher Daniels, I don't know. Christopher Daniels, for me, is that dude who I've watched, and I'm like, okay, how come this dude didn't get the same attention as like a CM Punk? Because he's way more talented.
Be right back, gentlemen.
All right.
Oh, wait. I'm busted. But I will be right back.
No, I agree with you on that one. It just sucks that you split up. I think it was horrible that they split up SCU. Those guys were over.
Yeah.
Bring them back. Where's Scorpio? What happened to him?
That is a good question. I've wondered that a couple times. I'm like, where is Scorpio Sky?
Because it's weird on how he got taken off TV. Because it wasn't that around the time when everybody was saying that Tony Khan was a racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what these fucking dumb schmucks need to fucking realize is that it's not Tony Khan is not racist. If you're not over with the crowd, he's not going to put you on TV.
Okay, so I'm reading this on here. It says that it's online, which, of course, take this with a grain of salt, but it says that Scorpio Sky has been out of action for nearly 5 months since losing the AEW TNT Championship to Wardlow in their street fight. Scorpio had been dealing with a leg injury in the months that led to his departure, which put him on the shelf, and he is now cleared to return to action.
Okay,
so we'll probably see him again.
The question is, so the question is when is he coming back? That's the question now.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like if you wait too long, he'll come back and they'll be like, Okay, cool. But if you pull it too soon,
you
who
have to
knows?
make it at the right. Because you know what? You want to know what I think they should do? Bring him back
Have
on
Scorpio be in Bullet Club Gold? Oh, what happened?
No, what I think that they should do,
Mhm.
and or how they should work it, have him debut on Collision, and then after that main event, the next Saturday, that next week, have him come back and feud with Punk. Elevate Scorpio.
I'd do it.
Bring Scorpio Sky up more. Bring him and then
One of
bring
the
him.
biggest thing that's bugging me about
1 second, hold on. Because I want to know what you think of this.
Mhm.
You elevate him. You elevate Scorpio Sky, right? Then you bring him onto Dynamite and put him in the title picture.
Yes, I like. First of all, I like that idea. Unless the only way that this changes is, to me, if Collision gets its own set of titles, okay, have him feud with Punk, have Punk be like the inaugural Collision champion or whatever, and have Scorpio be the one that takes it off him.
I don't. Yeah, but here's the thing: is Tony Khan really going to do that? Is like Tony Khan going to make a set of titles for that show? That's what I'm wondering.
I have no idea. I mean, I
Because I
personally
honestly,
don't think he
like,
needs to, but
because my personal opinion is this. My thing is this.
okay.
I got a phone call. I don't know why. You need to have your stars on both shows.
Yeah.
Put them in meaningful feuds. Like, but here's my other question: is it going to be live?
Yes, it's said a couple of times now live Saturday.
Yeah, but that's what they say about Rampage.
I
And
don't
it's
remember them
not
ever
live.
saying Rampage was live, but
No, they would say live. Like if you watched it, like before they came, but it's like I have a huge problem with this whole shit. I do. I have a problem with this whole thing because you have AEW Dynamite, obviously on Wednesday. You have Ring of Honor Thursdays because that's taken over by Tony Khan now. You have Rampage on Fridays unless they're going to cancel that. And now you're going to have Collision on Saturdays. So
yeah.
why you're giving us 4 days of content when you have?
I think the smartest thing to do would be to cancel Rampage, because right now Rampage is going up against SmackDown anyways. That they're not going to win that, especially not.
No, because Rampage is after Rampage. You have Rampage, and then you have SmackDown, and then you have Rampage. My thing is, you're giving us too much wrestling on a Friday night.
Yeah.
You're giving us about 4 hours of wrestling. But now here's my other problem is, here's my other question. Collision, 1 hour or 2 hours?
2.
Okay, so you're giving us about 4 hours of wrestling a week. Now, if you keep Rampage, you're giving us 5 hours. I honestly think you're giving us it's too much.
I agree.
It's too much because it's like you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. I was just saying that.
WWE splits it up. Like, we have 3 hours of Raw on Monday. We have 2 hours of NXT on Tuesday, and then on Friday.
I was just explaining that to someone today. I was like, look at the Savage thing. We have a show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now Friday, and it's it's too much. It's too much. It's
Well, you also have Impact. Well, you have Impact. You have Impact Wrestling on Thursdays, but that's not a Tony Khan thing. That's fine.
Oh
But
Lord.
but here's my thing. Oh, MJF is going to pull some shit next week with this. He's going to pull some shit.
Oh
Shit.
Lord. The Outcast. Does anyone care? The answer: no.
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 That I don't know if you were in the streams with this, but I said it and I mean it. I have a huge problem with the way Tony Khan books his women's division. Huge
Oh,
problem.
absolutely. Worst women's division in wrestling right now.
I'm hearing that Impact has like the best women's division.
It does. Deonna Purrazzo alone is better than like half of what NXT has. And let's be honest here, a trained monkey is better than what the women's in AEW is. It's just bad. And it's not entirely, I will say with the women's division, it is not entirely Tony Khan's fault because first Thunder Rosa got injured, then Britt Baker got injured, now Jamie Hayter is injured. It's like there have been a lot of injuries, and that's not entirely his fault. But at the same time, it's like.
But here's the thing, like when you have to have your star, like your wrestlers go out there and get over so they can become stars. Like hence Ruby Soho, Tony Storm, Saraya. I don't know how to say her last name, and I could give a shit less.
Her name is pronounced Paige. We can rename her whatever we want, but the reality is people are always going to be like, hey, isn't that the girl who was Paige in WWE? And it's like, yep, that's her.
Who was out with a concussion for 5 fucking years?
Yeah.
What did I miss? Statlander won, of course.
Yeah, Statlander won, and we were just arguing that it's like AEW's women division is probably the worst on professional wrestling right now.
Well, we say that like every week. That's nothing new.
It's just bad.
After watching NXT last night, that's
where can I watch Impact?
Access TV.
Yeah.
Do you? There's not a channel for it, is there? It's online. It's like it's streaming.
We can do it on streaming.
It's Access TV, but I'm going to do a live play-by-play of it tomorrow. So if you're on,
I'll probably join you.
Awesome.
Oh.
Do you have Impact?
I'm gonna try to figure it out, but
if you have a problem figuring it out, let me know.
Dog food in your fridge? It's not dog food. It's fresh.
The thing is this. The women's division in Impact, Impact has the best women's division right now. But what I was going to say was, if you look at the AEW women's roster, there's a lot of really good female wrestlers. The problem is Tony Khan doesn't know how to book any of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could agree to that.
And the sad part is, it's like.
He doesn't know how to book the men. What makes you think he's going to know how to book the women? It's going to make it even worse.
Savage, I was just telling Anthony this. The thing is, some of it has been absolutely 100% Tony Khan's fault. And some of it has been, it's like, look, Thunder Rosa got injured. Then Britt Baker got injured. Now Jamie Hayter is injured. It's like injuries to a certain degree are beyond his control. But it doesn't change the fact that it's like, but the ones that are there, you're doing nothing with them. You're just being like,
the bulk of the shitty storytelling came after Thunder Rosa with the whole interim world champion. That's where it kind of started to fall off. And that's all injury shit.
Hey guys, who should be the world title tonight? I've got an idea, Tony. Let's put all the women's wrestlers' names in a hat and we'll pick 2 out and they'll compete for the title tonight.
But you know what, like for me, like I am enjoying watching Hayter. I love her.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, when I found out she was injured, I was extremely disappointed.
What we need to
All right, I'll give you a tough one. Give me the top 10 female wrestlers in AEW.
Can we go top 5?
No. That's what makes it tough.
No, and no. That's my top 5.
Top
All know.
one, Jamie Hayter. Everyone else is garbage.
I'll give you top 5 if you want.
Again,
Top 5
Jamie
for me is
Hayter,
Britt Baker,
Britt Baker,
Jamie Hayter, Ruby Soho,
Jade Cargill,
Jade Cargill, and Athena.
and Athena's not
here's
even
my
on
problem.
AEW anymore.
See, I like that list, Savage.
Willow
but here's the
Nightingale.
problem. But here's
Out comes Dollar Store Dwayne.
That's too good for him.
Yeah.
I heard he's actually a really nice guy.
Ricky
Who?
Starks, he is. I've met him. He's a nice guy. But the problem is, you know what? Being a nice guy ain't going to, at the end of the day, being a nice guy ain't going to get you titles.
Tony Khan's never going to put a title on this guy. I'm telling you that right now.
Nope. That FTW title is the only title he's ever going to hold.
You guys are shitting on him pretty hard right now. I like it.
$10,000 store Dwayne? No. No, I mean Dollar Store Dwayne.
John Gilcher in the house. He's watching this.
Get on the
Come on,
stream, guy. Come on.
Come on, John.
I think
John, look at this
didn't you
fucking
say he was
logo.
gonna be on the late night thing?
It's only going to get better, man.
What's going to
Yeah,
get
see,
better?
and this is another great example of how he did not book correctly. Look at this. You have Jay White, who is a world-class talent in any business, and he's going up against Ricky Starks. Really? Like, I honestly thought they were going to bring in. Jay White in order to feud with MJF, but nope. Let's put him in a feud with Ricky. Nobody cares Starks.
Here's my problem.
This is a good cookie.
Great. If you have somebody come out tonight and this guy's like it's just like a guy nobody fucking knows, you just had the biggest fucking bust of a debut.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if since they already revealed, oh look, okay, Jay White, Juice Robinson, and who was it, Samoa Joe versus FTR and CM Punk. Maybe it's going to be that Samoa Joe is going to get involved in this match. Who knows?
Yeah, but
really? Home of the Stanley Cup final on TNT. This is the TBS channel, and they're promoting something on TNT.
it's NHL. It's to get like eyes on the playoffs.
Man, I remember as a kid, the only thing I knew
Really,
about
Savage?
I remember
What?
the only thing I remember as a kid about hockey was playing Blades of Steel, and the only reason why we played it was me and my friend would just
Hold on, man. I'm trying to fix something, man. I don't know what's really going on yet. I'm going to fix it right now, though. Hold on.
beating each other up.
All right, should be. So calm the fuck down.
No, I just had I had to mess with you.
I don't know even what was happening.
Crazy.
You're touching things.
It is crazy
Savage?
how badly they have dropped the ball with Jay White.
Savage is touching shit, and he doesn't know, and he's, you know.
You know what? Let the monkey push the buttons. Eventually, he might
Stop.
get one right.
We can't let the monkey push the buttons. The monkey pushes the buttons. He's going to push them too much.
Mm-hmm.
What's your fucking problem with the monkey, bitch? I don't appreciate it. Actually,
Hey, wait a minute. You always tease me. The minute I tease you, you don't like it now?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Look at this. Look at this. 5 minutes into it, they're trying to
I'm
make
already
it.
bored.
Jay White's walking away from this, and I'm like, this is Jay White, the same dude who could beat Ricky Starks blindfolded.
All right, this looks better. This way the chat's underneath. 3 people to the stream.
Oh. They have.
All right, they're really going hard with a Fight Forever announcement there. It's in the shot right now. Hard Fight Forever, June 29th. Ricky Starks now with a nice elbow to the back of Jay White's head. I'm actually going to pay attention to this match for a minute. They're fighting on the
I-
stage
I-
at the top of
I'll
the
be
stage.
right back.
Ricky's pointing off the stage. He takes Jay White. Is he going to launch him? Nope. Jay White grabs the waist, punches back, breaks the eyes, and now makes his way back to the ring. As
I'm
they
actually
tease
excited for
the
Fight
high
Forever.
spot.
I think Fight Forever is going to be good. It better be, as long as we had to wait for the freaking thing.
In my opinion, I'm not going to use the word good yet. I will use the word I think it's going to be fun.
Yes, I think it gives me No Mercy vibes, and people are like,
Yeah.
"You just said your first game was SmackDown versus Raw." I said I went back and played No Mercy, you idiots. But yeah, it gives me No Mercy vibes, and honestly, I think an arcade style wrestler. Like, I know when they announced, what was that game called? WWE Battlegrounds or whatever. Like, everyone I know was hoping it was going to be something like All Stars, and then when it was just what it was, we were like, okay.
But two for your moment is no exception. It's time you had a proven choice to help restore what's your
Where is this matchup? I have this match somewhere over there. There it is. I didn't know.
Look at that. You couldn't remember where the matchup was because your computer's about as interested as half the fan base.
Probably. I put a lot of different stuff here tonight that I wanted to actually show, like, the Ring of Honor coming up that I never watch. I don't even watch Ring of Honor. It's hard to keep up with everything, let alone Ring of Honor. The footage from Owen Hart in AEW Fight Forever. I think they did a pretty good job. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, he looks like Owen Hart.
That one looks a little whatever, but the other two look good.
Hey, you know what? Compared to that, hey, that model looks fine.
Happy late birthday to the Blade.
When everyone was complaining, and I remember this, everyone was complaining about how
Butcher.
Eddie,
Is that Butcher or the Blade? I can't even. That's Blade, right?
I think so.
He said it's Owen Wilson. That's fucked up. God damn, man, he's right.
But the thing is, like, I remember when they first showed that trailer for Eddie Kingston and people were flipping out over it. I was like, guys, that's not the final model. So, who knows? That may not be the final model of Owen Hart. That may
I
be.
think Willow Nightingale right now is the most interesting thing going on Rampage.
And she's not even hardly on Rampage because right now she's the New Japan Strong Women's Champion.
And here's a guy that's used on Rampage too much. He needs to be used on the main show. He should be on Dynamite as often as possible.
I couldn't see. Who was it?
Right here, Vikingo.
El Hijo de Vikingo? Yeah, I agree.
Vikingo.
I'll be honest with you. Another thing is, and I may be wrong about this, but House of Black is our World Trios champions, right? Where are they? What's going on? Like, I have a friend who was like, is House of Black still the world champions? I was like, I think so. And he's like, because you never see him on Dynamite. It's like, and nobody I know watches Rampage, so.
How about this main event right here?
What is it? Give me a second. Yeah, the Samoa Joe and Bullet Club Gold versus FTR and CM Punk. I actually think that's going to be a good match. I'm not even angry about the fact that CM Punk is involved in this match because I'm like, I think it's got so many good wrestlers in it that it's like, even if he comes back and he's got ring rust or whatever, it's fine. The other people can carry it for a bit.
That was the big announcement that Tony had for everybody tonight, ladies and gentlemen. MJF came out and went head to head with Adam Cole, Bebe, and that was actually done very well. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Adam Cole for killing it tonight.
Yeah, that was an NXT Adam Cole level promo.
It was really good.
They really want you to. They just want you to remember that Collision is Saturday, June 17th, because in case.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. In case you've forgotten that Collision was June 17th, they'll remind you again in 5 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. That's one really annoying thing about AEW. They go hard on like just promoting. They always put graphics up during matches, announcements. It's never ending. I mean, it'd probably be less than 5 minutes, to be
Yeah,
honest.
and I think you were on mute or something while Anthony was here and we were talking about this, but it's like down in the corner a minute ago, it said, be sure to watch the Stanley Cup finals on TNT. And I'm like, this is TBS and you're promoting another channel. What is wrong with you?
It's pretty bad.
It's terrible. The only thing worse than the booking in AEW is the promoting.
It's pretty brutal.
I will agree with you, though. I don't want this to be a short feud between Cole and MJF. I want it to be a decent size one.
I got to master these windows, man. I really got to re-edit all these for different formats. You got to be prepared. Like, this looks good right now, but now the branding looks silly.
Oh, that
Anthony, we just saw your stomach hair.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
Sorry.
Oh, superplex by Jay White to Ricky.
Why does he have a hand behind his back? Oh,
He's selling the back injury. Or he's
is
selling
he?
his
Okay.
back.
I was like, did I miss this? Did it become a hand behind my back stipulation? And I didn't miss it because that would be Tony Khan's kind of thing. Is, hey, by the way, during the break, hand behind your back stipulation. We were just talking, Anthony, and we'll get your opinion on this. I think you'll agree with me and Savage. One of the worst things about AEW is also just the way they promote stuff. It's like they just showed another commercial for Collision. It's like, hey, did you know Collision is Saturday, June 17th? Because if you didn't, we'll let you know again in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the promoting with the AEW shit, it's too much. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's too much, but like with hockey, it's I think it's more like it's not AEW, it's the channel. That's how it works. It's the channel.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one.
Right?
Yeah, I was about to be really. I'm glad you. I'm
See,
glad
Savage, I
because
told you. Me and you were talking about this Monday night, and you were like, "Oh, I think, you know, Brian's going to be feuding with right now, getting
Okada.
Nice DDT by Ricky Starks going into the pin. High pin, high arc. Jay White able to kick out.
I like that. I like that Orange Cassidy had to cheat to beat Swerve. I think that Swerve could easily go, "Hey, he had to cheat to beat me. I get another title shot."
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna run it back. That was a pretty good match, though. I was surprised with that match. I thought it was gonna be whatever, but listen, Swerve is good. Orange is growing on me.
I think Orange. I'll tell you this. What made Orange grow on me kind of was go back and watch the first Forbidden Door. Him and Ospreay had an absolute barn burner to the point where there were times where I was like, "Am I becoming an Orange Cassidy fan?"
Yeah, but Ospreay takes it to another level. I gotta say, I love Jay White's ring gear, man. Those pants are so fucking awesome.
Yeah, the black and gold is really cool.
And I love how the gold is only on like one boot, really, like dominantly, you know?
Yeah. Jay White's always got good ring gear.
Yeah. He carries himself like a superstar, though. He has.
There was no debut. There was no debut of anybody new. The Guns fucking ran in. I know you guys are behind, but
we were, so thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with you, Anthony?
You know, I'm getting off screen then.
No, don't get off the screen. We need you on the show. Just be a fucking human being. You're gonna ruin shit.
You know what it is, Savage? This is what old age and being stuck watching a Ricky Starks match.
Yo, that spear looked good though.
Every time you watch, I swear, every time you watch a Ricky Starks match, you age 5 years just watching that one match.
I was so whacked with the stupid shit. Rochambeau and then he hits the referee with the guy's legs. Like,
Typical.
who's coming in right now? There's people here. What's happening? Oh, it's the guns, baby. Let's go. 3D? 3D! No.
3D.
It's 410, it's called. All right.
410.
The 310 to Yuma.
Oh, 310. Okay, that's actually not
310
bad.
to Yuma. Jay
I
White
also
now
just-
picking up Ricky Starks.
Blade Runner.
Switchblade. Blade Runner, that's called?
Yeah, Blade Runner.
And Jay White gets the win. Congratulations.
Can I say this? I'm always going to love this. Like, people can say things like, "Oh, it's not, it's this and this and this, and it's the Sister Abigail." No, because Jay White's Blade Runner looks better than any Bray White Sister Abigail ever has.
Okay. What's going on right here?
Juice acting like a spaz. Gotta love it. There's another Collision promo just in case.
Yeah, did you forget about that? Did you forget that Collision was June 17th?
Why would I?
So Savage, me and Anthony were talking about this. Let's take it to you. Do you think that with Collision and Dynamite, do you think they need to get rid of Rampage?
Probably, but I don't think they're going to, because they still have all that Ring of Honor talent that they got to do stuff with. And I don't think the Ring of Honor people are going to be doing too much on Collision, because that's going to be a star heavy show. Collision needs ratings, so all the heavy hitters like the Stings, the CM Punks, the MJFs, the Orange Cassidys, the Darby Allins, the Jungle Boys, Christian, all the heavy hitters are going to be on that show. I can't even believe it's over, man. That was kind of what happened to All Access. They don't do that anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if they're shooting another season.
Oh, the season's over. It was just a season.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a permanent thing. Okay, I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, but I don't even know if they're making a season 2.
That was kind of like the worst Dynamite I've ever seen, except for the first match was good. The Swerve match was good. It looked like the match between Hook and whoever the fuck, I don't even know. It was very unmemorable, except for the blood part. Vance looked great, but
yeah,
I didn't like it because it was another double tap out submission, and we just saw that from the Blackpool Combat Club. So when you see two of the same things in a row, like the same finishes, they're not going to have the same effect. So I thought that was kind of lackluster. But Adam Cole and MJF probably stole the show tonight, especially Adam Cole. Phenomenal. Adam Cole.
I'm going to be biased about something. Mm-hmm. I think BPW is one of like the one of the best, even though it's indies, but like every show is different.
Yeah.
Every show has a different storyline coming out of it. It's either starting another storyline or it's ending a storyline or continuing. Alpha knows how to do it.
Biggest takeaway
know how to do it.
Biggest takeaway from this show for me was that it looks like we're going to get that Cole versus MJF feud that I wanted since Cole signed with the company. So hopefully that ends up being good.
What I wanted to do now, this part of the show, I want to start talking a little bit about the Iron Sheik, who passed away earlier today. I found out that he passed away around, I would say 11:30. Yeah. And I was driving when it happened, and I was a little upset by this because I have actually met the Iron Sheik a few times, and the first time I ever met him at WWF New York. And yes, WWF New York. It wasn't called WWE New York, Travis. So you can sit there and correct me every time I say WWF. But a good chunk of my
I
life
wasn't going to correct you this time. That's what it was.
I know. A good chunk of my life was devoted to the WWF. And
Before the World Wildlife Foundation decided to take it despite being established after the World Wrestling Federation. But, whatever.
Whatever. Either way, I met him there, and I was having dinner with some friends, and all of a sudden I see Iron Sheik just walking through the restaurant. Just walking through the restaurant. So, of course, I have to talk to him. I talk to him. He comes on over. He has a seat at our table. He starts ordering food and drinks. He got me a Jack and Coke. He's ordering food. He was just a nice guy, man. I mean, he was absolutely wasted, but absolute nice guy. To be able to just sit there and talk to him for like 20 minutes.
You know what? You're in the business. You can probably say this. For these men, they work hard. And if after they work hard, if they want to go out and get wasted, as long as they don't do anything that hurts another person, I say let them get wasted.
Yeah, I don't really care what they do as long as they don't drive after they're doing it.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, it was absolutely awesome to just break bread and have drinks with the Iron Sheik. To be able to say that, it means the world to me. Do you guys have any Iron Sheik stories? Have you met him?
I actually am so young that until I did the research today, I was like, I didn't even remember who Iron Sheik was. And the reason I do remember him was he had a role in the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. He played his rival, and that's actually where I know. Huh?
No, I was talking about the layout. I was messing up the layout. So the only reason you know him is because of the movie?
Yeah, with Mickey Rourke, the wrestler. But
okay.
So that's where I first learned about him. Then I started doing research. And the thing is, Iron Sheik was great. And first of all, I love that picture right there of him having beat up Rocky and the Hulk Hogan. I love it. I think wrestling was just such a different animal back then.
Definitely. This is a great picture. This is him making The Rock very humble long time ago. That's an original Iron Sheik fuck the Hulk Hogan t-shirt.
Is that Vader with him?
I believe that is somebody else that was part of
okay.
That might even be. I'm trying to think. I know who it is. It's just not coming to me right now. I remember watching this live.
It's okay.
But this was a long time ago. Iron Sheik, though, hell of a career, man. I mean, this guy was an athlete. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he was a bodyguard for the royal family of his country.
Oh, wow.
Real life Olympic silver medalist, even though it should have been gold. Legitimate badass, legitimate tough guy. Could beat up a lot of people, could stretch a lot of people. Very strong.
Only
very
question
crazy.
Is, was it a silver medal or gold medal with a broken freaking neck?
No, probably not. But you know what? Who knows?
No, I know. I just had to get the Kurt Angle reference.
Yeah, it's all right. There's a picture. Do you know who that is? Hanging out with the Sheik.
Bailey.
Isn't that Bailey?
Yeah, that is Bailey. Hanging out with Iron Sheik, meeting him for the first time.
I will go on record saying that I used to have a huge crush on Bailey.
Not sure
necessarily in that
to
picture.
The Iron Sheik tribute here, but I'm glad that you had a huge crush on Bailey. I'm sure you probably still have a huge crush on Bailey. Why don't you take this opportunity to tell Bailey how you really feel?
Sorry, Bailey. Nope. I've moved on to mommy.
Oh, shit. Bailey getting dissed on the Wrestling with Savage show.
Oh, no, I still like her. Like, if she was to go, hey, let's go get a drink, absolutely I would. The thing is, realistically, I'm never going to get this opportunity with any of these girls, so why not just,
I put these two pictures side by side to just show you, like, how long this guy's been doing this. Here's a picture of him at, like, probably 78, 79, and there's a picture of him in his, like, 20s doing the thing with Ric Flair.
Mm-hmm. Him and Flair had a really good feud. I remember that.
Not even 20s, probably 30s. But still, him and Ric Flair, he had a good feud with everybody, man. If you want to go watch a good match tonight and you've never seen it, just go watch the boot match that he had with Sergeant Slaughter at Madison Square Garden?
I have seen that one, actually.
Crazy match.
Great match.
One of the all-time greats, man. It's hard for me to look at this guy and not just feel nostalgia. Like, I grew up on this guy.
Who was the guy that played the Iron Sheik in Young Rock?
That's Brett Azar. Well, I got a picture of him coming up. There's a picture of the young Iron Sheik with the silver Olympic medal you see around his neck. There's him making Hulk Hogan humble. Hulk Hogan, stupid motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Sheik number 1, baby. Sheik number 1. Haktui.
Because Brett got to meet him.
I mean, just look at these shots right here. They label Hulk Hogan as this iconic character, but at the end of the day, without Iron Sheik laying down Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania doesn't necessarily happen on this night here in 1984.
No, and that's the thing. It's any hero, and this is a writing concept because I'm trying to also write a book. Any hero is only as good as the villain he's facing. If you don't have a good villain, then okay, I'm just going to use this as an example. If you have face Hulk Hogan versus face Dwayne Johnson, that's really not going to be all that great of a match because they're both faces. You got to have a good villain for a good hero. And Iron Sheik, I think, was honestly one of the absolute best at playing the villain.
Yeah, no, by far. Here's a nice picture of Iron Sheik when he's young. You know, Freddie Blassie was his manager at the time. Him beating Bob Backlund. You know, people don't talk about that the way they should. Him beating Bob Backlund is the same thing if Roman Reigns held the title for another 1,000 days and then, let's say, Austin Theory beats him. It's that kind of accomplishment. When Bob Backlund lost the title to Sheik, he had it for like thousands of days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he doesn't get the recognition he deserves.
No.
Or deserves. I mean, guy was a stud, bro. A star, a character, a master bad guy.
Well, look at this. Like, WWE just, WWE remembers the Iron Sheik, and yet he hasn't been in the last, I think, like 5 WWE games. It's like he's a legend in this business, and you'll put Hulk Hogan in the game, but you won't put the Iron Sheik. I'm like, that to me is ridiculous.
Yeah. There's him with Rock, and Rock grew up with Iron Sheik. Like, legit. I mean, especially you watch Young Rock, you get a really good idea of that and how much time he really spent with this man. So, The Rock's hurting tonight. So my condolences out to, all of the fans and all of the family and friends.
He was almost like an uncle for Dwayne.
Of the Iron Sheik, man. Big loss tonight in the wrestling business.
What makes me even sadder is I'm like, looking at that picture of Iron Sheik with Jake and Hulk, I'm like, man, if we lose Jake in the next year, I don't know that I'll be able to get out of bed for a solid good year.
I think Jake's doing pretty good right now. I don't think you have to worry.
He certainly does. He looks better than he has in a long time. So yeah.
But like I said, WWE legend, absolute icon, traveled the world, did it all, man. 81 years old,
and one of the best to do it.
He is one of the GOATs. I mean, if someone comes up to me and says Iron Sheik's the best of all time, I'm not going to argue with that guy. Iron Sheik kicked a lot of ass. The only thing he didn't get to accomplish, which I think was a damn shame, is I do believe...
Oh, see, look, that picture right there, 2K16. That was the last time he was in a WWE game.
Yeah, that's why I have that here.
And that's ridiculous to me.
It is. But, he's somebody that should have had a WrestleMania moment with Hulk Hogan. Yeah. WrestleMania 1, WrestleMania 2. I'm not saying Piper didn't deserve it, this and that, but the rematch should have been WrestleMania 1, should have been a big program between Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan.
I agree.
And then the sub-main event is Roddy Piper and Orndorff versus Mr. T and someone else. Mm-hmm. They didn't need to put the celebrity with the biggest star they have. Hulk Hogan should have been in a legit one-on-one. Like, that's my only gripe about WrestleMania 1. Is that the main event
if you've ever watched the Dark Side of the Ring, there was one episode where they talked about it where like Mr. T and Hulk Hogan didn't even like each other. They didn't even want to work together.
No, I've heard a lot of different things over the years, but like the fact that like they didn't give Iron Sheik like his big pay-per-view opportunity rematch and then base the whole thing, because Hulkamania got built off of Sheik's back. So it's just crazy that Vince didn't have that mindset to like follow up with it with a crazy storyline, because at that time he just got overwhelmed by the fact that he got Mr. T. He's like, oh, we got Mr. T. Mr. T's in the main event. He's a superstar. He's Hollywood. That's where his mind was. He wasn't thinking about like what's the best wrestling story for the main event. He's thinking what's going to get people to buy the pay-per-view more than anything. And in his mind, it was Mr.
Time
T.
to retrieve all those files you thought you lost.
But look at this guy, man. Some pictures with him and Slaughter. I remember that, man. They just did a biography on him, man. They killed it.
That was also one of the really great moments for me, was to see Sergeant Slaughter, who had been, America, rah, rah, go, America, great. He comes back and he allies himself with Iron Sheik. Like, I never saw that coming.
Absolute fucking legend, man. I mean, these two, I can't even tell you how many people spent their childhood playing with these two figures right here. A whole generation of people that are still watching wrestling. To this day, Iron Sheik, you will be missed. Iron Sheik will be missed. So Absolutely. That was my tribute to the Iron Sheik. I wish I could do more, man, but you guys are too young. Anthony doesn't. If there's no blood involved, he doesn't remember. Iron Sheik used to make people bleed, though, Anthony. There was a lot of blood in that Sergeant Slaughter match.
And real good storytelling bleeding. Not, oh, look, I decided to take a drink of water. Time to bleed again. This was back when bleeding actually had significance.
Yeah, you would have liked it, Anthony. You should go back and YouTube that shit.
Yeah, I'll actually check out a couple matches of his.
What is your shirt?
Wage War.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could only see the top half of it, so I was like, is he wearing an OC shirt?
So do you think anybody else is showing up to talk about AEW, or are we wasting our time right now?
No, I think we're wasting our time right now.
Really? Why?
Well, I'm just saying, wasting our time waiting on people.
Oh, we're not waiting on people. I mean, it's our job. There's three of us. We can all... you're not capable of talking about professional wrestling right now?
I think the biggest problem we have with the AEW...
Travis is good. He's ready.
I think the biggest problem we have with the AEW show was, okay, we got the setup for Cole and MJF. Other than that, what do we get on this show?
Well, we didn't get nothing with Orange Cassidy because he's going to just continue winning and winning. We buried Swerve. We buried Ricky Starks. What else did we do?
Unless we get another Swerve match in where he wins.
No, MJF and Adam Cole was absolutely the best part of the show. I'm excited to see where it goes. Adam Cole not only held his own, but maybe even kind of like got the upper hand tonight with the way he ended and walked away in the ring with a whole Adam Cole. Like he shut MJF down.
I thought I thought one of the best parts of that whole promo, other than just how good Cole was, and you had to really look at their subtle facial cues, but it was great when Cole was leaving the ring. MJF looked at it like, did this motherfucker just trick me? Really? Did this motherfucker just trick me into giving him a match? Damn it. He's like, I'm supposed to be the master of the mind games here.
So, you giving AEW thumbs up, Travis?
Yeah, all in all, thumbs up. Hey, you know what? And how can we forget the one of the biggest things? The world record tonight. Jon Moxley made it to the end of a match without bleeding. That
Very
alone
impressive.
should get it a thumbs up.
Very impressive shit. How about you, Anthony? Are you giving AEW a thumbs up tonight or thumbs down? Were you happy with it?
I'll give it a mid.
Mid. Okay. All right. Probably all because of MJF and Adam Cole, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Some good things to look forward to with Forbidden Door. Kenny Omega Willow Spray is going to be probably one of the matches that you're going to order this pay-per-view for. You're not going to want to miss this match. They're going to kill it. They're going to kill it. I love the graphic for Ospreay, by the way. That like lion on his shoulder looks so good.
It's really funny. I didn't even notice this until the other day. There's a picture somewhere, and I have to find it someday. But there's a picture of Ospreay, and he's got his arms like this, and he's got his coat kind of shrugged down around his shoulders, and he looks like one of the pictures of instant classic Christian Cage. And somebody mentioned that to him, and he goes, well, yeah. He goes, oh, Christian Cage was a huge inspiration for my career. And I thought, I like when we see stuff in that in wrestling. Like, that's that little subtle thing that, you know, me and you might go, that looks kind of familiar. And then somebody asks him, and he's like, yeah, of course it is.
Is there any way Okada wins this match?
That's tough.
Yeah, there's an easy way. There's an easy way Okada wins this match. All he has to do is sidestep one of Danielson's attacks and get concussed like Adam Cole did.
Okay.
I mean, to me, it's kind of a difficult because those two wrestlers are both so good at their jobs.
Who's better?
I can't choose.
If I had to choose who is better between those two, I'm going to say Okada, but that's only because Okada has been he is almost like the Japan Cena, where he has been that world champion. He's always been in the title picture. He has been at the very forefront top. You know, this is who the company is. This is who the company is pushing. He has been that his entire career, and I feel like it's harder to have that and consistently perform at that level than it is someone like Bryan Danielson, who, yes, is a phenomenal performer. I don't personally care for him, but he is a phenomenal performer. But he's never been that guy who they go, oh, we're going to put all our hopes on. I was reading an article yesterday that said the only reason that Bryan Daniel even got the title was because CM Punk left. If CM Punk had stayed with WWE, they were going to put the title on him, not Danielson.
Ah, there we go. I fixed it. It's like Tetris. You got to get all the pieces together. It's like a fucking puzzle, this shit.
Only if you do a line, it doesn't do anything. Is that actual All Elite Wrestling in the...
Probably not. Probably a troll.
That would be cool if it was, but it's probably not.
No, it's not cool.
But you never know. Who knows? MJF tonight, yeah, he killed it as always. I wanted to see them have one more match after the Iron Man match, but I guess that's not gonna. I guess that's out of the card.
Bryan Danielson, I don't know. I just don't think he's on the level of Okada, but
I'm already sick of this tag team. I don't care. I mean, the match tonight was actually interesting. I like the bleeding and I like the severity, but
you know what? Here's an idea. We got nothing to do with Hook, and we got nothing to do with Jungle Boy. Let's throw them together.
AEW channel. I just went right to their channel by clicking their link.
That's the real AEW channel that was just watching us right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I wonder if they're going to try to ban us now. Who knows? AEW might be coming after us, boys. Apparently, John confirmed that was the real AEW channel. And they gave us a clap over here.
On the YouTube channel, I click right, I click go to channel.
Is that a clap or a wave?
It's a wave.
That's a wave.
4 million subscribers, 5K videos. Yeah, it's real.
Well, that means you know they're watching then.
Yeah.
Wild, bro.
That is wild. Savage is doing something right. Too bad we only had 2 people in here when they were here, and they were one of them. Are you joining this?
A little while.
Oh, a little while. We're not waiting around. Come on, we're about to end this shit.
This thing.
Maybe.
Right,
Nobody's showing up.
if AEW is watching this, listen to us. Stop with the Hook and Jungle Boy. Nobody likes this. Everyone who's watching this is going, So you had no idea what to do with either one of them, so you just threw them together.
Listen, Jungle Boy's awesome. Hook is awesome. By themselves as solo acts, they're fucking phenomenal. I got no problem with either one of them. But as a tag team, I feel like they don't complement each other because, listen, Hook,
They don't.
he doesn't need to talk. He can't talk, whatever his thing is. Jungle Boy talks all the time, talks too much, and he's not a great talker. So the pairing doesn't go well. Now, if they had a manager, maybe I could see something working. Both too young.
I'm
handsome
curious,
gentlemen.
Savage. I'm curious. I said this earlier tonight. I want to know if you agree. Go back and watch ECW. Taz could whoop your butt in that ring, but he could whoop your butt on that microphone. And what I'm worrying about is the longer they keep Hook from talking, is it telling us fans that it's like, because Tony Khan doesn't have faith in what he's going to say?
Maybe.
Does he think he can't do it?
No, I just think he's still very green. He's very young, man. I mean, he just got to this business. Literally, he started wrestling like a few years ago. It's not like he's been doing this forever.
No, I'm just worried that I feel like Tony Khan isn't letting him speak because he's like, I don't know that he can carry it. You know, he's not going to be on par with his father. And it's like, well, no, but even Taz had to work his way up to that. He didn't just come out of the womb with a microphone going, hey, let me cut a vicious promo on you.
No, not at all. But Taz was a different monster, a different breed, a different time in professional wrestling. I mean, this was a time when you could make a debut and have some kind of mystery to you. There wasn't the internet yet. There wasn't all people had to talk about their favorite wrestlers mouth to mouth or call and make phone calls. It wasn't like you just pick up your phone, type in Hook, and then know everything that you could possibly know about this man in seconds. So it's tough for me to compare a guy from back then to today because of that difference. A wrestler had a more of a chance to really build their character. For example, if you messed up 30 years ago, the chances are that only the people that saw you mess up know that you messed up.
Yeah.
You move on. It doesn't stay on the internet forever.
You know, we were just talking about botches today, actually, in a different chat group. We were talking about botches today, and he said, is it wrong for a wrestler to botch? And I said, no. I'm like, botches happen all the time. I said, here's the difference where botches is acceptable versus not acceptable to me. When it's like what Austin Theory did when he botched and he came back and he was behind the ring and he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I botched. I messed up. You know, please forgive me. I'll try and work better. Great. Okay. Botch. Acceptable. It happens. When you are, and yes, I know I'm going to go down a dead horse route, but when you're Bill Goldberg and your botch ruined freaking Bret Hart's career, and to this day you haven't apologized for that. Like,
here we go. You can't let this go, can you? You're still bringing this up.
No, I can't. And I'm not even a Bret Hart fan. It's just, I don't think it's right that anyone would do that and not apologize.
Here, hold on.
Okay, I already explained that to you. I'm not doing it again.
1 second. I got to say this one thing. Fuck Bill Goldberg. Fuck that guy hard.
You see what you started now, Travis?
You're welcome.
See what you started now? And AEW is watching, and this is what they got to listen. Anthony, AEW is watching. What do you have to say to them?
Hire
Book
Savage
the women's
immediately.
division better.
You have anything to say to Tony Khan? Because he might be watching.
They're not watching anymore.
They might be.
I just looked up the little live thing, and it says one guy is on here whose name I can't even begin to pronounce, and then it shows you. That's it.
Oh, man, that's just the channels. That doesn't show names.
Oh, okay. My bad.
They could 100% still be watching.
Hey,
God damn it.
I'm still learning this.
They went 100%. All right, I'll tell you what. If you are watching, get Vikingo on Dynamite. Make sure he's main event heavy on Collision. Throw him in the ring with an Adam Cole. Throw him in the ring with a Bryan Danielson. Give Vikingo a run. Maybe let Vikingo take the title off Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Book your women's division better.
Put the women's division together.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you know what? Not even book your women's division better. Just book them, period. At this point.
Just book them, period.
Hey,
and they're gone because you weren't here, John.
Whoever does the hiring for AEW, I'm looking for a job. I'm a photographer.
All right, first of all, you're a fucking idiot because when I told you AEW is listening, you had an opportunity to say something, and now you want to start telling them that you want a job. After you just told them that they should make their women's division better.
Leave me alone. I can say whatever I want.
See, that's the thing. I don't want a job working for AEW. I want a job working for Savage.
I already have that.
Hey, Glitch.
Gilch.
Glitcher? Gilcher. How does
I like
that? How
that.
do
He
you
called
say
you
it?
Glitch.
Called
shit.
you-
Well, from
wait,
where I'm
actually-
sitting, it looks like it's okay. It is Gilcher. I'm sorry.
Actually, Gilch does glitch.
He's doing it right now, I think.
Are you glitching, Gilch?
Testing.
Yeah, it's a test. The test is real.
You guys hear me or no?
Yeah, we
me-
can.
No.
Yeah, we can hear you, man. I hear you. God damn it, Gilch.
What's up, boys?
Can you hear me? Are you fucking around, Gilch? Is he fucking with us, guys?
No, I think he's just got really bad connection.
Gilch is glitching.
I thought it was Glitcher because that's what he does.
My God.
Gilch, you're letting these guys rip on you like this?
Where's Jay?
Gee, who's that?
Why am I over on like your picture over here?
I'm gonna fix that in a second. You gotta relax, man.
Now I'm here.
All right, he's here.
Where's
What's going
Jay?
on, man?
What's up?
What's up? What do you want to say to AEW now that they're gone?
Yeah, I know. I right away I right clicked on it because I saw the check mark on their name. So I right clicked on it and clicked go to channel, and it brought me to the 5 million sub AEW channel. I was like, no way.
Oh, it's real. It happened. Just goes to show you that's why you want to be doing a good show every single time. So, bringing us to the discussion of the night. What are we thinking, gentlemen? Round table poll here. As far as Raw, NXT, and AEW goes, do you think we should continue doing live play-alongs or just stick with the traditional format?
So I think, for my personal opinion, I think.
Can I give my personal opinion first?
Sure.
My personal opinion is it's way easier for me to host a show, a better quality show, when it's like all prepped out. I have my slideshow. I watch the show in peace, being able to actually focus on it. Because I can't focus on the show the same way that I can, like, for example, tonight. The way I watched it tonight, as opposed to the way I normally watch it, two different worlds.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, I think except for Impact, it's better not the live show because it does seem like you have more time to kind of plan it out.
What do you think, John?
Yeah, I think Travis is probably right. I think like Impact will be good for like a live, and then the others like maybe Monday.
I think Impact and SmackDown could be the live play nights.
You could do that. Yeah.
2-hour shows, because Raw was hard for 3 hours by myself.
I believe it.
And not fun.
Oh, it's hard for me to watch it.
I would have been there had my internet not been. Oh,
yeah, but even if you were there, it was a tough show to watch because it was so talk heavy. There was about 20 minutes of wrestling on Raw.
Great story for that, by the way. So it turns out the reason my internet was down for 6 days wasn't anything wrong with my equipment or anything. Some of the guys they subcontracted out, he pulled it out saying, he's like, well, there's only supposed to be one line per house. And it's like, well, yeah, but I live here. Family lives in this house. It's 2 separate houses. And he's like, yeah, the subcontractors. I'm like, I told him, I said, so just be prepared. I'm like, you're going to get a call saying, hey, my internet was down for like 7 days because of your decisions. Y'all
Who's
are
your
going to
provider? Who's your provider?
Frontier.
Okay.
Frontier. This guy lives in like the fucking woods. What part of that was a good story?
I didn't say it was a good story. I just said it was a story.
Yeah, it's exactly what you said. You said, I got a good story.
No, I said, speaking of that, I never said good story. I said story.
Am I wrong, Gilch? Do I have to rewind this shit? Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
I'm getting old.
I will give that to Travis. He did say that.
He said that? Okay. I'm getting old, guys. I'm seeing now.
Do not say good story.
He's got a story.
Come on, Savage. You're in your what? Late 30s, maybe?
Yeah. It adds up, man. You talked to Marty. Oh, John, did you hear the Marty Jannetty part? He was on the show tonight.
Marty was on the show tonight?
He called me, and he was on the show tonight, and he says he loves everybody, and if you're a female, he loves you even more.
Gil, she's a fucking madman.
He made it clear that he loves the black ladies.
That I know. I've seen enough posts of his to know that.
I have a feeling that me and him together are. It's gonna be like it's gonna have like a Howard Stern kind of feeling to it. It's gonna be Savage trying to get wrestling out of him, and then it's always just gonna revert back to sex or some kind of debauchery, like just drugs or alcohol or partying. I don't know. Did you see the logo, the updated logo?
Mm-mm. Oh, I did. You put it up before.
This one?
That's nice. Yeah. Wait, where? Yeah, I like it. I like it.
You see how it says Marty Light?
Yes.
I'm going to fix that so it's bigger. I'm going to make that specific female bigger. Now, these females, Gilch, they're all AI-generated females.
Oh, wow.
So I go to the app and I type in, give me a painting of a girl drinking a beer. Give me a painting of an Asian girl drinking a beer.
You got to tell Marty before Marty looks at the logo, you got to let him know that they're AI generated because his first question is going to be to you like,
no, he already said we already went over this. He said it whether they're AI or not, he's going to find them and get them.
Oh God.
What a guy. What a guy.
And it was kind of sad tonight. I broke the news to him that Iron Sheik passed away and he didn't hear it yet. So
oh, wow.
He was really upset because, dude, he was on the road with that guy. That's like his brother, you know?
Terrible.
Sad news for the Iron Sheik. I had a little tribute for the Iron Sheik. Do you have any Iron Sheik things you want to share?
Wow.
Any stories, Gilch, for you? Because you're old, you're like my age, right? Actually, you're older than me. So, I mean, if anything, you should have a little more knowledge of the Iron Sheik.
Fucking been so long. Oh, man. Jesus, bro.
I'll show you some pictures to kind of bring you back a little.
Do you remember his promo when he was talking about picking the cotton?
Oh, my God. Absolute maniac. How much business is Brett Azar going to get now?
That's Brett Azar on the right, obviously. Yeah, because he's big,
Absolute icon, man. This guy's one of the GOATs of all time. I was talking about it earlier. I said I wish he would have had a WrestleMania moment like WrestleMania. In my opinion, WrestleMania 1 should have been him and Hogan rematch with a big story of him coming after Hogan and he wants his title back. And, you know, they didn't go that route.
Let's see. Iron Sheik's 10 best matches. Everyone's in the 80s on this list.
The number one has to be him and Sergeant Slaughter at Madison Square Garden with the boot match.
Yeah, it was.
Guaranteed. Yeah, that was his best match of all time.
Yeah.
But look how young he was in here, man. Going again, like humbling Hogan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Look at him young there with the silver medal.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. Sheik number 1.
Sheik number 1, baby.
Sheik number 1, baby.
Cheeky baby.
There, that's Bailey Gilch.
So, wait, let me see.
What title is that she's holding?
Wow.
Is that Intercontinental?
That looks like the European.
No, that's Intercontinental.
Think.
It actually says heavyweight wrestling champion. Is that the NWA?
It looks like it.
Huh.
Yeah.
It looks like the NWA, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good title belt, whatever it is. You know what's not, and we can harp on it again, Savage, because I know you enjoy it. You know what's not a good title belt? That $400 piece of crap.
Which one?
The one I took from Roman?
Yeah, that $400 piece.
So, Gilch, you really want me to paint your shit?
Hell yeah, bro! That came out awesome. I would love the new belt, but I want the new belt.
Are you shocked at how good this came out?
It looks amazing. I want the new belt only because it's a new belt, but it looks terrible, so I don't want to spend the $500 on it.
Yeah.
Especially since I just spent $500 on the pre-order for fucking Seth's belt.
You just gotta let it dry. You gotta let it dry in the car.
Right,
it's a pain in the ass taping it up though, because you gotta tape up. You gotta tape up everything precise so you don't get gold on the top of it.
I swear, I believe this. I do believe this. I think they made that thing as ugly as it is so they can go, look at this good belt on Raw.
No, I'm not going to lie to you, though. It's growing on me. Like, the fact that it's all gold makes it really stand out.
Well, that's because
I'll say
your
this.
version looks better.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to say. The gold version, even the regular gold version belt, it's still better than the blue and red ones, in my opinion. This looks like a championship belt, not a kid's toy.
Well, look at the one Savage has done. That looks like a gold belt. The other one looks yellow. That's gold. Theirs looks yellow.
You want to see a nice looking belt? Hold on, I'll show you a nice looking belt.
Oh boy. Gil's gonna pull out all the titles now. Oh, Anthony just dipped. He just said, "I'm out of here, guys." Oh, look, there is Jay. Jay's not coming. He's not coming. Jay, real quick, we're not gonna go long tonight. Do you want to just come and ramble on about your take on AEW tonight?
It's the best belt. He's high on something. I just didn't want it to be. I didn't want it to be yellow.
Jay over here just wanting to call everybody idiots. All right, this is the tour of Gilch's house. This is the ceiling, and
I don't mind the giant W, Jay. I just don't like.
He's going in his room now. Look at him.
Ooh, the triple
So what happened?
B.
You took the laptop out of there. You're playing another room now.
That's a belt.
That's the triple B.
No,
Beautiful, beautiful.
He wishes that was the triple B.
Wait a minute. I have the triple B. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I do too.
That B stands for three things: beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful.
No, he has it. Look right there.
Ow. The tiny little watch.
No,
that's the figures.
For the toys. He
The
custom
figure
ordered
belt.
that.
Some guy made them online. It came out pretty
He
great.
got one for me too. It's literally sitting on my MJF right now. He's chilling on my MJF.
But no, I will agree. The triple B
Yo,
is.
Gilch, can you believe this? That this happened yesterday?
Why?
The crowd.
That's what you did to it? Holy shit.
Bro, I was trying to show Ryan something like on the cell phone. So I was like showing him on the cell phone, and I dropped it, and it literally fell on the keyboard, and then bounced and just like cracked it.
Oof.
I couldn't believe it.
So I got a question for you, by the way, Savage. So tomorrow I'll still be on live stream Impact and all that, but during the day, me and my friends are going to see the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. When I first come on, I'm not going to talk for like the whole time, but
I don't give a fuck. You can talk about that shit. You can talk about that as long as you want. Tomorrow night, what's going to happen now is this.
Okay. On
the right-hand side, you see where the brand is anyway, right? You see all the different videos?
Yeah.
All right. So basically tomorrow, I'm going to send you an email tonight that's going to make you like an admin. So that means when you come in here, you'll be able to just click on the top right. There'll be a thing that says go live. And when you click that, you're going to be live. And you can go live if you want. You can go live at 7 o'clock. You can go live at 7:30. You can go live 7:45. I don't care. And what I'll do is I'm going to hop in and out throughout the night. But when I hop in and out, I'm going to be live from Outlaw. Okay. So if I come in, I'm probably going to just make my camera full screen, show everybody what's going on, talk a little shit, and then I'm out.
Go for it.
And then when you're done with Impact at the end of the night,
what?
You just
No. You can't come on here during my No, I'm kidding. I don't care. It's your channel.
Don't you want some live wrestling? You have some live wrestling.
It's your channel. You have the right to do whatever the hell you want. If you want to spend...
And then when you're done at the end of the night, like when the show's over and you're done talking about wrestling, you just hit end broadcast.
Sounds good.
I'll probably come in here again at some point. Like I'll probably come in like at least 3 or 4 different times. But at the end of the night, I'm driving home. I
don't know why. For some reason, because you just held up the figure, I remember the Brody Lee death hit me really hard. I remember because I literally remember.
Yeah, I got a Brody Lee figure. Too bad it's never going to be signed.
I literally went on to my phone because I was like, okay, I know he lost the title, but I'm like, where is Brody Lee? I haven't seen him in a while. So literally the day I went to search for him was the day that he passed, and I was like, oh.
That sucks. If any of you guys notice online, like Moxley anywhere, I really want to get this signed.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, the only thing is, first you need to put some red paint on it.
This is very true.
That's easy. Yo, John, look at this one. This one came out the best.
Nice.
Woo! That is a good picture.
And then this one.
Do you have the anniversary of Tupac with the 1, 2, 3 Kid, Taker?
No, I'm dumb. I could have had 5 of them. When I went to a Target one day, there was 5 of them.
Yeah.
5 of what?
I might send that in to Taker, I think. I might, because Xbox all over the place. We could always see Xbox. Scott Hall is obviously going to be difficult to get his signature.
You're not gonna. That's why I wouldn't even do it. Like, there's better Taker sets that you can spend the $200 or whatever he charges on.
Yeah.
He charges so much, man. Go ahead, Gilch. Can you turn the camera anywhere you want?
I'm trying to turn it. It's not working, but I turn it this way.
Hey, turn it that way. There you go.
You see me,
So there's the computer. That's a nice
What?
white door. Oh, he's got the laundry in there. The Fiend has a hat on.
Oh. Hey, you know what? That Fiend cutout, every time I see that, I'm just like... Another reason I say you Bill Goldberg, although that one actually wasn't his fault. So
Travis, want to see my favorite piece of memorabilia?
sure.
How do I do this? Let's see. No, that's upside down. Yeah. It's this.
Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful.
I found it. Some guy was selling it on Facebook Marketplace for $175. I found it online for $1,000. It's got Todd McFarlane autograph on it. Piece of the ring. I think it's 1 of 400. Just like I never saw it before. It's like a resin statue. It's pretty sick.
Up until about 5
Eventually, I'm gonna convince John to give that to me because I'm a bigger Triple H fan.
It actually wasn't only until about 5 to 10 years ago that I even found out who Todd McFarlane was.
The goddaddy of cool toys.
And then as soon as I did, I went and started reading all the Spawn comics, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is better than 90% of the comics we get today.
Yeah, stuff was really good.
Well, when Spawn first came out, yeah, that shit was beyond fire.
Here's my centerpiece, Travis.
Nice.
Holy shit.
I see one online right now in the box, and it's limited edition. Only 80. There was only 400 of those made, Gilch.
Which one? Me?
The one you have.
Yeah, I know. Because it says number 289 of 400.
Yeah, there's
it's
only
huge.
400 made.
Everything about this thing is fucking huge.
The one that's on sale right now is about $789.
Yeah, that's probably the one I saw. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's selling at that price.
Say, I'm going to show you all this. I don't mind.
Then out of boredom, I did this with all the entrance boys. I just randomly,
This right here, I don't know if I can even show it. This is the comics I grew up on, okay? When people talk about, like, current day comic stuff, I'm like, no. Guys, original run X-Men. That was the comic.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that ain't shit, man. This is the comic you need to read, man.
I have read that one. I actually have, so I don't even know that it's worth anything. But somewhere in my room, and I've still got to find it, but I have a signed copy of the Wolverine versus Spider-Man comic.
Did you read this one?
No, that one I have not.
This one's even better, man. Look at all the bodies on the floor.
I have a signed copy of the Wolverine versus Spider-Man comic somewhere.
Nice. Signed by who?
I think, I want to say, Ditko? No. I can't find the damn thing anywhere. It pisses me off because not only is it a good comic, period, like...
I gotta find this again. I used to have this signed. One of my friends gave this to me for free.
Oh, I actually do have that comic somewhere.
I have somewhere in my other house, my old house. There's this signed by Warrior.
Do you know what I will never understand? Like, why WWE does not greenlit more of their games that are good that they should do. Like, okay, I don't know if you ever played or not. There was a mobile game. I can't believe I'm about to say a mobile game was great, but a mobile game called WWE Immortals, and it was done by NetherRealm Studio, the guys who do Mortal Kombat, and with WWE. And I'm like, man, that game would have sold like Hot Pockets if you had not made it a mobile game. People would love to play a Undertaker versus Superman John Cena as a Mortal Kombat.
Let me show Gilch. Gilch, remember that game I told you I had?
Do you guys think this is real?
What is that?
At least it's green, right?
That's nice.
Nice.
And this is my other favorite set. He signed it as all three characters.
Okay, now he's just showing off.
Yeah, I am.
I'm going to show off real quick. Look, Gilch, remember that game I told you? That it was a PS2 game, very rare?
Yeah.
Look how much it's going for right now.
$8,000. Nice.
Wow.
Well, this one's going for, like, in this condition, complete, it's going for about $2,500 right now.
Yeah.
Right
Do you know why it is that one that
it's a very rare game about exorcisms that got taken off the shelves. And something else that's going to become super rare, my pride and joy, Super Mario 64 sealed in the box.
Beautiful.
This will pay for my son's condo one day.
It will. Well, unless Nintendo continues to do what they did, because then they released that, HD remastered trilogy. But even then, the physical one would still sell.
The physical one, there will eventually come a time in 15 years where, like, this will legit be one of, like, the last sealed copies on Earth. Like, eventually there's only going to be, like, 5 or 10
Oh,
left.
it's crazy, the stuff you'll see. Like, I was looking yesterday, because I was like, screw it.
You know why? Because there's rich assholes who keep buying them and opening them because they have the money. They don't care.
Well,
they want to smell that fresh Nintendo 64 card.
I was like, you know what? Screw it.
I don't have a single open figure.
I was like, screw it. I want to look to see if I can get a copy. So I was looking for Spider-Man Web of Shadows for PS3, and on Amazon they're like, here's one selling for $400. I'm like, $400 for a PS3 game? Like, that's not even an old game.
Fucking crazy.
I'm like, fuck that, I'll go emulate it.
Yeah, you bought that from when we were at Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I just started this project. I want to fill the whole door with wrestling stickers.
What?
Look,
How
you
dare
get you get stickers in the crates anyway, right?
How dare you? You have turn back to that door. Turn back to that door. I see a busted open. Where is the Wrestling with Savage sticker?
You know something? I don't have one on here. I only have about 6,000 stickers inside. I only have about 6,000 Wrestling Savage stickers and not one on my door. Shame on me.
Yeah, where are your Wrestling with Savage stickers? Where's the Wrestling with Savage poster? The Wrestling with Savage flyers? Where's the Savage Kingdom T-shirt?
You got that. That's insane.
So, and I'm going to throw this up right here. Gulch, both of y'all are gamers. Look, right there. The top right, the Savage Kingdom logo. Look at that thing and tell me that does not make you go, that looks like a Castlevania logo.
Castlevania, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I told Savage that the other night, and he was like, I don't really see it. I was like, well, then you're the only one who doesn't see it.
No, I see it, but I don't really care.
No, I think it's a good thing. Castlevania was one of the best games ever made.
Yes, it was. Well, listen, I didn't even want to pay to make that. I paid someone to make that logo. No offense to them, but I could have done something just as good.
It was one of my favorites.
You made a piece of crap title look good, so.
I thought this logo was coming out good. I'm not even done with it yet.
It's very good.
Working on it. Party with Marty. Speaking of upcoming events, real quick. Gilch, I'll show you these pictures. These are pictures Marty shared with me. And that's why the show is going to be good, man, because we're going to get to talk about stories about NWO, Kevin Nash,
although, what's
Scott
the story
Hall.
with the cat?
That's his cat. That cat is a fucking gangster. That's all you need to know. Marty's a beast. Here's him having dinner with Ted DiBiase, going to the Hooters.
I met him. Ted is a really nice dude.
I need to dip.
All right. Later, brother. I'm about to end it anyway. Later.
Ted is a really nice dude. I met him.
You know what I almost just did, Savage?
What?
I almost just ended the stream again.
Oh, yeah. I would have been okay with that. I wouldn't even
Later, boy.
Later, man. We got a lot of events coming up. Check out WrestlingWithSavage.com to see all of them. This Friday, we will have Sabu at the Wrestling Universe come on down and meet a legend. Jimmy Hart coming up. Haku, Black Dahlia. Go to our website. A lot of cool shit. Travis, thank you for joining me tonight.
Hey, Andy, see there? Right there. That's why you need to be watching Wrestling with Savage, because we get AEW on it, and there you go. That's why you watch Wrestling with Savage.
It's a good reason to watch Wrestling with Savage. Just one of the many good reasons. But I'm out of here. We'll be back tomorrow for Impact. I'll be at Outlaw Wrestling, and our boy Travis is going to hold it down. Travis, I'll send you all the details in an email later tonight. And have a good show tomorrow. Enjoy Impact, and prepare to see some Outlaw Wrestling.
Oh, by the way, before I go, so I'll still be hosting here tomorrow night because some stuff going on. But so my cousin's father, actually it's my cousin Ashley, her husband Eric, who's also our family dentist. his father had a heart attack on Friday night. They said, we don't think it's anything serious, and then he passed on Sunday. So, visitation's tomorrow, so family will be at that. But I'm not going.
Sorry to hear that, man.
It's okay.
Don't even worry about it. And if you can't make it tomorrow, let me know. Don't even worry about it. All right?
I just asked Mom. I was like, should I go with y'all to the visitation? She's like, no, it's probably going to be too hectic as it is. And I was like, okay, so I'll just stay here and do my Impact. But 60. It's crazy. 68 years old sounds old, but then when I was at my Bible study, like 2 of the guys who were like 75 were like, 68's too young to be dying, and I'm like,
it is. 81's too young to be dying. So that's why take care of yourself, stay young, stay alive, stay healthy, and everybody have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow on Wrestling with Savage. Travis, have a good night, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You too. Night, man.
Nice different.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Bronson, you live as a champ. Our last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.